We probably will get back to penises eventually. It's just a
Whatever
matter
is
of
more
time.
than happy to talk about penises if
I'm
that's
always happy
the
to talk about
topic
penises.
that
I love
you want to discuss.
penises.
Yes, this is a generally penis-friendly place
Yep, absolutely.
until the penises start acting like dicks, and then they can get the fuck out.
Exactly. On stream, like
I think that's against TOS.
I put it on public. Is it really?
Doing it on stream?
The game? Oh, yeah. Well, probably. I don't know. That should be far enough away from the camp. No, it's not! You fucker. Ah. There we go with our tight camp. Yep, that was my fault. Alright, I think I got the important stuff away, though. I used my master key to get in here. Oop! Oh, it's the big... Oh! I know where I'm at! Son of a bitch! It's this guy! Not if you can hear me.
Yeah, we can
Yeah?
hear you.
I don't even see you anymore.
Yes, we hear you.
I don't know what's going on over here. I can't.
Ghost, she doesn't know how to end.
We have lost.
She doesn't know how to end the stream. What did you do?
Megan, what are you
I don't
doing?
know what to do.
She said to nod if you can hear her. You did this on purpose.
That is my personal goal when I occasionally am okay. Like, if we're gonna slaughter people, great. I love people pate. It's my favorite thing ever. But, like... I'm gonna keep out over that for a while. They do. While it sounds like it would be hilarious, I don't want to deal with it. I just want to run through here. Of course, there's that. And that, I'm just gonna drink my wine is what's gonna happen. You know, I just tried that and I died on the way. You bitch.
I didn't do anything. I just bounced.
I know. I bounced and died in the middle of bouncing, so...
There's another voodoo doll and
Like, you
voodoo
not
doll's
whisper to
shocking.
yourself.
I'm sorry.
Because if you whisper to yourself, then that's a ghost whisper.
Yeah, seriously, please don't whisper to us.
Temperature
Yeah,
is
I'm
clear
gonna
on that
check
one.
for footprints.
Okay. Yeah, we'll probably want to head.
Flumps, wait. Meg, can you hear me? Flumps, did you see that? Going through the alley, gonna eat a lot of peaches. No, stop it. I did that just to piss Striker off. She hates that song. Ah, no! It just happened! I didn't even get a chance. I just hit the wrong button. That's what Raphael said. I don't know. Oh god, no wait, hold on. They can't hear you. Where is it? Okay, they should be able to hear you now. Maybe. Yes? Speak!
Bam.
Hi.
Thanks, guys. Really? Oh my god. Thank you for that, Bam. That was so lovely of you. 22 months!
Shocking. 22 months.
That's
Hard to
amazing.
believe.
Oh my god. I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Right?
Holy
Like,
cow.
how has it even been that long since
I don't know. My first one, I looked up the date the other day because I was curious. It was like April 8th, 2020.
Dang.
That's
I
right. Right?
had to put the 1 year badge into my channel, and I was like, how is this happening?
Right? How cray. I don't have badge. I need to have better badges. I need to have badges.
Badges. We don't need no stinking badges.
I need to have a thing for my flutter dust too, like a picture for it. I should do that. Maybe I should do that on one of these streams. Make the badges in the flutter dust. How are you guys doing? Hi, Twitch. What's going on out there?
Hey, Twitch.
Hi, chatters. Oh, I hope everybody's doing well in the world of Twitch. This is our crafting stream. This is our, this is what's throwing me off, is usually we start with the chatting scene. And I don't know what to do.
But
Like,
it's okay to go straight to the craft.
So, yeah.
We're
That's what
usually
we're
chatting
doing.
while we're crafting anyway.
Right, anyway, so it's fine. So, let go. So yeah, we're crafting tonight. How are you guys doing? Striker and Wolf, what's going on?
I'm doing much better tonight than last night. I've already told the story of what happened to me last night on stream, so if anyone wants to hear that, it's in the VOD of my stream earlier. But I successfully cooked dinner for the right time today. We'll just leave it at
Yay! That's huge.
that. Didn't have to reorder from an app because I accidentally got my dinner for the next day or anything.
Right. How about you, Wolf? What's going on with you?
Oh, it's stressful. Stress.
Just
So.
stress. Oh.
Well, I mentioned it.
Yeah.
My dad lost his wallet today, so it was a
Oh shit.
big
Yeah.
thing, getting him lots of phone calls and stuff. So
Yeah.
Did he get it back?
not as far as we know. It was at the grocery store, so my
Shit.
assumption is someone probably walked off with it. But
That
So
sucks.
that's a lot of phone calls to
Yeah.
credit card companies.
yeah,
Right.
well, and it's frustrating because his wallet was actually one I got him specially made. So
That sucks so much.
I hope it turns up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
we'll see.
real.
but
Hopefully, like a cashier just like stuck it behind a register or something and
it would be
forgot.
nice.
I don't know.
So, but it happens. It happens.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know. I left my purse at a coffee shop for like 2 days once.
Oh, I
before
remember.
noticed.
I remember you telling me about that.
I left my purse in a different state once.
Oh boy.
I drove. It was when I was looking for houses in Connecticut the first time. And we drove from Maryland to Connecticut to look for them. And I realized, like, halfway to Connecticut that my purse was still at home.
Oh no.
I didn't have any IDs. I didn't have any
Oh,
credit card. Like,
no.
I had nothing with me.
I will say I have walked out of the house without my IDs at times when I need my IDs, and it's a real pain in the dick.
Right?
Yeah.
It really is. So I'm just saying, that's, yeah.
I need to
Not
get my
fun.
yarn that I'm like, I have everything I need. And my yarn's over there. Yeah.
But I don't. I love
I
you the
did
most. I
learn-
love you the most.
I did learn not to text my husband and say that I overcharged the credit card because he'll think that that's way more serious
That's-
than what I actually meant.
That's frightening.
Which was that I double charged the credit card accidentally.
Look, he was drunk. It's fine.
Oh, I didn't.
He
Oh, okay.
claims that he wasn't that drunk, but in fairness, I can see how I overcharged, or the credit card is overcharged has connotations.
Right, right. It has a thing. Is a thing that you. I don't know what I'm doing with how this
The
is.
problem was, and I explained this on stream, was that I was like I was trying to shorthand the conversation because I don't like typing on my phone.
Right.
Yeah, I don't
It's a
either.
real pain in the dick, to use a phrase that I'm apparently overusing tonight. So I was just trying to be like, you know, I accidentally put too much money on the card, but instead I said something else. Well, this is not right. No, it is right. I just marked the wrong. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Not
This is not the color I was using. I was using this.
So-
Was I mixing it?
Pro tip, chat: if you happen to also forget your scissors in another room, you can use something like cuticle nippers or whatever to cut your thread with. So,
Because Whoop's
And
on
okay.
his
Wanna-
game tonight.
I
Being
really want to
ready.
get up and go into the other room and get the scissors.
maybe I
Listen,
will.
he just got up to go get the yarn, so
Maybe when I
feel
make a
you.
bathroom run, I'll go grab them.
yeah.
Because I apparently am too cheap as well. Because the scissors I use for my crafting are also like my face grooming scissors.
Oh, Woof,
So
get yourself some
What?
separate scissors. Yo,
no,
come on.
I'm cheap.
No, they cut better when you actually just use them for the job that they're supposed to use. Like, you
I
know.
actually found a pair of like fancy embroidery scissors on Amazon that I'm thinking of buying for myself.
Are they like bird shaped?
Yeah, they're peacocks.
Get it. Get it.
Did
I am currently doing my final read through of the 6th book of the Celestial Serenade while getting ready to publish it,
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
and there were some really good emotional scenes today that I was like, oh yeah, this part.
Right. I don't know why I'm using this. I have literal things for this right here. I'm not sure how I feel about this star now that I've put the other shading on them, so I might play with that a little
I
bit.
think it pops from the background really well. Oh shit, that was me hitting my camera, sorry.
I'm glad. I just don't think I have it. I want it to be like. I obviously, in a shape like this, I have no idea what the shading should look like. I mean, it's probably 3 different colors of shade and stuff like
I
that,
mean, it
but
can
I
look
don't
however
know.
you want it to look, really. It's for you.
Mhm.
As long as
know.
you're happy with it.
I want to get better at these things, though, so you gotta, you know?
I know nothing about art, so...
That's okay, I'll figure it out. I'm a learn by doing kind of person, so...
Same. Man, though, I'm reading back over this book that I'm about to publish, and I'm just so happy with how good it is.
Yeah. It's
Nice.
so good.
When I'm struggling to write a bunch of new series, it's nice to read back over a series that I'm actually really happy with how it turned out.
Right. Well, I do love that series too, so I can verify that it's fucking great.
And I sent you the revised first Dahmerin book.
I
I'm
did get
interested to
it.
see-
I'm
I'm interested to see what
mention
you
that.
think once you get to start reading that.
Yeah. I feel like the next couple of weeks is gonna be kind of hectic because I'm gonna be getting a job and adjusting to that new schedule.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll work around it.
So that's gonna be a whole lot of like not streaming in the times that I'm normally used to streaming anymore. Probably gonna shift more toward daytime streams because. Hi, Festos! Oh my gosh, it's been like a million years since I saw you. Yo, what's going on?
Hey.
Welcome, welcome. How are you doing, my friend? I hope everything is doing well in your world.
I feel like I should flip my camera again. Can I do that on Discord?
I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna working different hours these days. Yeah, I hear that. Doing great though. That's good to hear. I like to hear that.
No, it doesn't look like I
For
can.
sure.
That's fine. It's fine. It'll just be upside down on weeks when I don't have the second camera. You guys can at least see it.
Yeah. It looks good. I mean, I can tell what it is, so. I mean, I know what it's
A
supposed to be, but I can tell.
Disembodied head floating above a neck.
Yes.
I think you should do like surreal cross stitches where you take them and you just do some weird shit with it.
I need a pattern. That's the problem. I'm not good at, like... It's gonna sound weird because I'm a writer and I write novels. I'm not good at creating images out of my head unless it's with words.
Yeah.
Fair.
I get that. I often have images in my head that I can't. Like, I can't paint that kind of creatively.
I mean, I guess everything takes practice, but yeah.
Sure. Get some little psychedelic mushrooms going on over here. Hi, Vinyl. Welcome, welcome. How's it
Vinyl.
going?
How are you?
You were like freaking adorable earlier in that Christmas tree costume.
Yes, that was so
streaming
cute.
on Flumps's channel.
I didn't get to see it. I'll have to
It
go back and
was
look at that.
amazing. Yeah. Yeah, you were real super cute. And Flumps got his beard glittered.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
Ghost would hate that.
I hope it's bio glitter.
Never get rid of the glitter.
Remember that time I sent him a Christmas card that it was as glittery as possible?
He was still probably mad about that.
Ah!
Because even before that, we did Christmas cards that had glitter on them, and then he went and changed, and I hugged him while I was still in my glitter pajamas. He's still
Oh
mad
my
about that
gosh.
for sure.
That's so funny.
I realize that I don't enjoy streaming myself, but I love having little features on Kali's stream. I can get that, Vinyl. Sometimes I really like just being on other people's streams, more so than doing it myself.
Mhm.
I like hosting people on my stream. It's a thing. It's like an extension of real life. You're in my house. This is
Yeah, we're in the digital house.
Right,
Of
exactly.
Felicity.
That's right. That's how we do.
I will say though, my stream was pretty hopping today. A bunch of people stopped by, which I really appreciated because I was recovering from last night.
Right.
Just wrote something fun and silly. Kali has to shave his beard tomorrow. What? Is this for Marble Madness?
Yep. Hold on.
Wolf, have you been watching Rings of Power?
I am planning to, but I have not started it yet.
Oh, you haven't started it yet. Your comments about the dwarf lady led me to believe that you had maybe seen some of it.
Oh, I've seen the controversy, but I saw
All
the
the controversy is pretty bullshit. Let me just say.
No, I agree, but I saw stills from it,
Mm.
and I was like, look,
Hey, she got them sideburns going on. She got some
That's good.
hint of it there.
Yeah, I mean, you can't totally like. I think it's fine.
I do wish they had given them beards, but I guess they had to choose their battles.
Right. Exactly.
Hey, Brykop.
what's that trope?
It's nice to
If-
see your name uncensored.
Building a castle? What's up? Building a castle? in Valheim? Are you Valheiming, my friend? I haven't even logged back into Valheim since I did that building stream.
Well, you played with Val last week.
Oh yeah, I did that. Oh yeah, you're right. I did log back into Valheim.
Yeah, I was lurking when you were doing
I lurked a bit in there too.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to fix my craft disaster from. That was another thing that, like, last night was on the heels of all those craft disasters I had.
Right.
And this is still, you'll notice me pulling my thing through the thing a lot because it's still held together by tape. So.
That's amazing though. It's awesome that you were able to like recover it in some.
I mean, I was really, really worried that I wouldn't have enough of this gold color that her dress is made out of.
Right.
Because I hadn't finished either of the gloves yet, and they look quite a bit bigger on the chart than they actually turned out to be. And I just ended up wasting like 3 strands of yarn, and I was like, oh my god, like, or thread, I guess I should say, and I was just like, this is not gonna end well.
Oh, Bri, phrasing is a thing.
We encourage colorful phrasing here.
We do.
Encourage what?
Colorful phrasing.
Mm. Ghost is gonna be doing a D&D chat tonight over on his stream.
Oh.
Everybody who wants to look at the new like D&D 1 stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be a long time before I use any of that stuff at a table, so I'm not really paying much attention to it right now.
Right.
I'm pretty happy with 5th edition, so...
Oh, man, I started the laundry and I didn't turn it over into the dryer. Son of a bitch.
Aw, crap.
I do that a lot, actually.
I set myself an alarm. For... My neighbor's gonna hate me, but I'm gonna do it, like, later.
And they hear your, like, washing machine?
Probably. They're pretty loud, like, and vibrate-y. They're not... I don't think it's probably, like, a huge deal, because I think I hear theirs sometimes, and it's not, like, really bothersome, but...
At least it's one of those things where it's like, I mean, it's a pretty standard noise.
Right.
Yeah, everybody's got to do laundry. I've done laundry at unconventional times, believe me.
Yeah. Well, this is just when I'm awake.
I know.
You know what though? I feel like there's a certain understanding that like you live in Vegas. There's probably a lot of people who work nights or work like. You know,
That's
weird
true.
hours.
I do hear people coming and going at all hours. It is pretty crazy here, in terms of that.
How did your first week of school go, by the way?
It was pretty good. I think. I mean, there's a lot of drink recipes to memorize. And it's been a very, very long time since I like actually memorized
I
anything.
kind of remember what that was like from when I worked at Starbucks, and you had to. There were like 3 million different types of drinks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's overwhelming in that way because the test is next Thursday already. Like it's only right, and I've already got 30 plus drinks listed. I'm gonna probably, I think at the end of the day, have 50 plus drinks, maybe more, like lots more, because I haven't counted them all up in the book yet. But I know I'm missing a handful of lessons, and shooters are like, there's like just 20 of them by themselves, so there's probably gonna be more than 60 or 70 drinks by the time I'm done.
The good thing about Starbucks was that it was like a formula, right? So like once you got the hang of the formula and you knew like you do it this way for fraps, you do it this way for like lattes, you do it this way for macchiatos, it wasn't quite as bad.
Right. But the orders change at Starbucks like constantly, right? So you can't really like You have to be paying attention to what's on the receipt. What
Totally,
customer
but
wants, right?
the formula is always the same, right?
Right.
It's flavor shots, coffee shots, milk. Like
Yeah.
once you get that down, it's a bit easier. I imagine with the type of drinks you'll be doing, there's not necessarily one formula to follow for everything.
No, yeah. There's different ways to mix them. There's different ways to not mix them. It's like a whole thing. And then there's, it's just like the first set of recipes I memorized was like they were all 1.5 ounces to a half an ounce, right? So of whatever the liquor is, right? But now I've also got like ones that are a bunch of 3/4 ounces or a bunch of like a 1/4 ounce and a 2 ounce and a, you know what I mean? Like there's all kinds of that going on. And just the breadth of amount of like fucking everything. All the liquor. If you think about everything you see on a bar wall.
Yeah, and you might have to use it at some
imagine
given point in
how
time.
many combinations you can do with each one of those single bottles. Right?
Well, I mean, we only have like a partial bar at home and we can make like a butt ton of drinks.
Right. So it's just, there's just so many. So I'm a little bit intimidated by that. I'm not gonna lie. It's because doing the speed test, she was doing speed drills where she would call out 3 drinks and then start a timer, and we needed to have them done in under 1:45.
Now, do you practice with real liquor?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say, because that would be expensive,
All the gods,
right?
Yeah, because it's nobody's gonna be able to drink it like that, right? Got to
So
be
you
able to
just-
rinse and repeat, right?
Is it just like
It's colored water. Yeah, they have like paint and stuff that they put in the water. My hands are actually really yellow because of the paints that were in a lot of the one that I was using recently. But because of that, they're real liquor bottles, like, but they're just filled with water and food coloring, essentially. Paint. It's actually paint.
Okay,
craft paint.
music is playing Wonderwall.
Yeah. But yeah, so we do those tests. We have all the methods. It's a lot.
Yeah, Belle's dress is pretty much done. I'm working on her head now, so that hopefully it won't keep looking like a disembodied half skull.
Right.
I was hoping to actually finish her tonight, but I don't know if I was expecting to be able to get further last night, and then that didn't happen.
That's okay.
I was hoping to start the horse this week, but I might just end up starting the horse in between streams because it's gonna be big. I wish my new hoops would ship though. I ordered some plastic hoops because they're apparently a bit sturdier and hold the fabric a little bit better so that you don't have to keep pulling it like I've been doing, but they haven't shipped yet, so...
Yes.
Bri sent some screenshots of... I'm gonna see if I can't put them up on my thing here. No, don't do that. We could do that or her, yeah. There we go.
Ooh, dang.
We got...
Shit.
Nice.
Yeah. That's one of them. This is looking amazing so far. Holy cow.
No, what just happened?
The red Jew carpet is really great, Bri. I haven't really played with that one yet, but that's really fucking cool. I like the way your armor is on the walls too. Check it out from outside, you guys. Look at those lights at the fire pits. Ooh, are you on like you're in the
Oh,
water?
nice.
Wow, that's amazing.
That is super cool.
You guys. Everybody makes way cooler buildings than I do.
I'm always jealous because I could never conceive of building that kind of thing and that kind of game.
God. That's so crazy. They're so good, Bri. Thank you for sharing those.
Ooh,
Valheim is very fun,
big for me.
Festos. Symmetry is a pain in that game because that game does not allow for those kinds of... It's a real pain in the butt with that kind of stuff, actually. What are we doing here? A little bit more of this.
What are you doing here?
I was gonna try to make these more defined lines, but I might come in with a little just black or something later. We'll see.
There's...
I've destroyed this building 7 separate times. Yeah, that's what you do, yo. That is exactly what you do. You have to. You just, cause it's the only way. It's the only way to really be able to do it in Valheim. They make it so hard to, cause nothing matches. You like put up the stone and then the woodwork doesn't line up, and then you're like, I'll make it this much bigger so the woodwork lines up, and then you do like you put the window things in, and you're just like, ah. Yup, if it's not perfect, it's gotta go. I'm with you. Yep. That's how I do too. I like that. Alright. I have a little bit of psychedelic mushroomery here. They're not super defined, but like I said, maybe I'll go in with some black later on. I don't like what I just did. Make it blend back in. This is supposed to be like a real thin little line on the bottom, but I can't. There we go, that's a little better. Something like that. Just to make it... Whatever, they're fine. They're little mushrooms. You can't even hardly see them from where you're at. The little green mushrooms by the star.
So someone in our Discord posted an article that came out on Medium recently talking about the lawsuit that's been going on with the publishing industry.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess some information has come to light about how publishing companies actually work, which is some things that I had already kind of learned and reasons why I had gotten away from the idea of traditionally publishing.
Mhm.
But one of the most interesting things was that they said that most of the books published by the Big Five, like less than half of them sell more than 12 copies ever.
Mm.
So kind of helps me redefine how successful I've been, because I have sold significantly more than 12 copies of many of my books.
That's kind of crazy.
That's amazing, though. It just shows you what a sham the whole publishing industry is.
It really is. And that's like, the article is basically saying that the publishing industry is a scam.
Yeah. What color is my big flower gonna be, guys? I have purple, a big purple here and yellow there. There's a peace sign here. I don't know what color
So
that
maybe,
will be.
well, maybe it should be, because you're going to be getting into the warmer colors, so maybe it should be a warmer color, like a red or an orange.
Yeah.
And then when you get into the warmer colors, you can use the cooler colors over top of them, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Let me think about. Yeah, I think I like that. How about we do red
Or you
orange?
could do like
we
a...
do both red
Yeah.
and orange. Ah,
Yeah.
chaos.
I was gonna say you could even do duotone petals if you wanted.
Yeah, that's the game. That's
Like,
the one.
get some
some
fire
fucking
looking flower in
yellow and in yeah. All right. We like that. We like that.
there. Yeah, I know a tiny itty bitty little bit about how stuff works.
Sorry if that was bumping on my microphone just now.
I didn't hear anything.
Okay, good. All right, let's see. How many of these have we not opened yet? Ooh, we opened the red one. Have we opened them all? That would be amazing. It would be faster if I just flip the top. Yeah, this one's not open. See, the one that I flipped the top on is not open.
Of course, ain't that always the way?
Right. Oh my gosh. So I finally kind of told the Facebook about the thing. I don't know if you saw the
Oh,
message I put
yeah.
up.
I basically don't see Facebook anymore, so...
Yeah, I don't really hang out there, but I have so many friends from college and stuff that I know come through this city that, like, I just want to let them know I'm here. And that's where
It
I
makes
primarily, like, speak to them. So...
Did you get a lot of reactions to it? I guess
I
it could just go
actually
look.
did. I was very surprised. And then one of my aunts from like the farming family aunts sent me a message being like, "We missed you at the reunion this year." I was like, "That's sweet of you to say. Hope you're well."
My life was in shambles,
Bye.
but thanks.
Right.
I kind of had a lot of other things going on.
Yeah, well, this would have been the year too that they heard the story from my grandmother probably. So I don't know what she thinks happened, but
I mean, at the end of the day, it's not necessarily their business.
right. I knew that when I posted something like that, there might be some, because I have people on there that are family, you know. So I was like, all right, deep breath. Make it as simple and as clean as possible of a post. Don't provoke people to like come into your thing and like.
Facebook can be a bit of a cesspool. So.
Right. So I was just like, it took me like 3 days to write the post to a fashion that I felt would provoke the least amount of interest.
Yeah.
But I got a lot of interest from people that, like I said, that are planning. I've already got a friend that's going to be coming through here in October. That's like, oh man. So let's meet
Nice.
up. So I'm very excited about that. I'm going to be reuniting with a bunch of people that I haven't seen in a very long time. In fact, I got to see one of my girlfriends last week when we went to LA for Tiri's birthday.
Nice. I know I gave you a quest for the next time you go to LA.
Yeah. There's a place to try, right? The food.
Yeah. If
Food.
anyone can find it, it'll be you.
That's right. Food, glorious food. All right,
And?
so
Penises, apparently.
and penises. Oh, and then Sam's friends took us out to dinner the other night for her birthday because they weren't with us in LA. And I got to meet them and they were great. But she got a
Nice.
penis-shaped. It was 2 ice cream scoops and a big long thing of whipped cream.
Nice.
And they stuck a candle right in the tip.
Exactly, Brycop. Like, really.
Oh my god.
Look, I may have sent...
I love penis
I
too,
may
Brian.
have sent
It's
Flutter
good.
a picture of a place potentially in LA that makes genitalia-shaped pastries, and the little wrapping has penises on it, so it's definitely an adult cafe.
So
and
the
I want to
next
go
time, I'm in LA, I'm gonna find this place and
there.
post
I was
pictures
like,
in my Discord.
I was like, if anybody can help me find this, it's gonna be Flutterdye. So.
If there's anybody
And
in
then
the world.
poor leader was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "Nothing, nothing. It's all right,
Oh
child.
my. That's right, Festos.
Maintain your innocence."
Well, I think I have a
a little
soundbite for that
longer."
one, don't I? Is it not? It's I don't know if it's loud enough. It should be louder.
I always feel bad, but I can't forget that leader's 19.
Leader says, "I will be lurking as I am in a voice chat with Ghost to talk about the new D&D stuff.
Oh,
Have fun."
fuck.
That was like summoning the devil.
See,
That was
you didn't
amazing.
hear
You said his
anything that I
name.
just said. It's fine. Leader, maintain your innocence longer. You're 19. Don't listen
We
to
love you,
anything
Leader.
That I'm saying.
Nope, nothing
Nope,
about you.
Nothing. Nope. Nothing. Nothing
at
was
all.
said except that you're a sweet, innocent, wonderful friend. Nothing else. We weren't talking about anything else before that.
Bryce says he thinks you're doing great.
Nothing
Strika.
bad was said. Nothing bad was said
I
about
think that's
you,
the
Leader.
base color, isn't it?
Just things that we don't think you should hear, that don't involve you. Enjoy the D&D.
wasn't.
Let us know how it goes.
You're making it worse.
I know, but I genuinely didn't say anything bad about Leader, except that he's sweet and innocent and lovely.
Did I?
That's not bad.
We were talking about body parts later.
We were talking about Pinors.
Pinors? What the fuck?
He's
I
19.
may be
He's
I
a baby.
I may be wrong, but I think leader
You don't
probably knows
use language like that with children because they can misconstrue.
I know. Listen, I know.
Sorry, Leader.
You just made my genitalia sound like the Titan of old. Yeah.
You almost
Old
just made me
Pinor.
spit out my drink, Bri.
I love how these craft streams are us making beautiful works of art and talking about sex
Penis?
stuff every week.
Yeah, all the
We
time.
find a way.
This is how. Because have you met
This is
me?
the way.
This is the
is
way.
this is the way, bros.
Yes. Oh my gosh. You guys are the best. I love you. I love every single fucking one of you. Pinor the Magnificent. Pinor the early
We
riser.
The magnificent.
Oh, when Mazra kicks it, that's gonna be in my next D&D character.
Pinor the tall.
Pinor the
Yes.
tall. Oh, I
Pinor
like
the
that.
upright.
Pinor the erect.
Pinor the virulent. The virulent? Is that what it is? The virile.
Virile?
The virile.
The virulent.
Virulent
The
is a different thing altogether.
The unconquered.
I just made your penis hero like have STDs, Bri. I'm sorry.
It's a cautionary tale, really.
I'm sorry, STIs. That is the incorrect terminology these days, I think. STD is not it. If Pinor were an RP character, he would have buffs in the morning and nerfs after drinking.
Yeah.
Yes. All that whiskey dick, yo. I once had a guy that got so drunk the first night that we were out together that he did that. It was awful. I was like, what is the point? This I like drinking, but why?
When you say whiskey dick, though, it makes me imagine whiskey shooting out of the dick, which I know is not what you
That is
mean.
not, because then I would be way happier.
Yeah.
Turns out wine works just as well.
Look,
Right.
there's a little known fact about Jesus.
Also, I liked how you were basically like, if I can't fuck you, what's the point of you?
Well.
That was not a criticism. That was a genuine.
I don't think that that's it necessarily. I was just wildly disappointed because, you know, the moment gets heated and you want to, like...
What have I?
What are you
done?
trying to say? Trying to stuff raw dough isn't sexy? Right, Bri. It's not sexy. It's just disappointing. Jesus. Listen, Bri. I have no boundaries. It's fine. These two can attest.
What am I attesting to now? Sorry, I'm trying to untangle thread
The
here.
fact that I have no boundaries.
Oh, no, she doesn't. Which makes it all the cuter that last week Wolf was like, I don't know if I should say this on
Right,
stream.
right.
It might be too risque.
If it was personal, though, I'm trying to be.
I don't even remember what it was, but I remember that it was something we had said like a
Someday,
million other
Wolf,
times.
the whole world will know who I am, and it's probably because somebody's gonna share a nude picture that I gave them. And I'm gonna be like...
Oh my god. Is that what we
I
expect
have
to
no
happen
secrets.
You have no secrets. What's your pin?
Okay, well, I don't want to be jacked in that kind of way.
now? Yeah, that was a dick move, Woof. I'm afraid to ban you now. You have to buy a girl at least 3 drinks before you ask her PIN number. Come on.
Right. She needs that girls have all the nude photos no one wants to see. Excuse me? Who says no one wants to see Pinor? I feel like I would love to see Pinor.
I think people generally don't think Pinor is as graceful as
It's
the
generally
nude
not
female
considered
form.
that, but let me tell you.
Look, some people like it, and when they do, they do, and when
That's
they don't, they
right.
don't. That's why you ask first. You say, "Hey, you want to see Pinor?
Right,
Pinor
exactly.
would love to see you. Would you like to see Pinor?" And if she's like, "Nah,
Then don't send her
not into
Pinor.
it," then don't send her Pinor.
Right. And also, it should not be the first question you ask her ever.
Definitely not.
It should be
But
down
at
the
least
line
3
in
drinks
conversation
before you
quite a
ask
way.
if she wants to see your Pinor.
Venus de Milo gets more play than David. All I'm saying, not fair. Listen, men also have destroyed the world, so all I'm saying.
Man,
And
this is
who
just making
doesn't
me
love
think of a
tits,
novel
man?
that
Come
I'm
on.
writing right now because one of my characters is in a long-term relationship with 2 other people, and there's
Festos,
someone
I'm
else
sorry.
that desperately wants to get in his pants and just will not take no for an answer.
I'm not sorry,
It
Festos. You came back to
It
our
leads to some
our
interesting
minds.
situations because the people in the relationship with the one that the other one wants to fuck are just like, can you just leave now, please?
Can you just not be here? That would
He's
be
not
great.
gonna sleep. Can you just fuck out?
Humanity is evil, Bri. You're right. I've known plenty of evil women too. It's just
And then she was like, no, his penis was promised to me. I want it. That
yeah.
sounds
If
very
a penis is
interesting out of
promised to me,
context.
I want it too.
Well,
that's like totally
ain't gonna
fair.
get it.
No, his penis is wild and free.
Listen, but if the
so-
promise expired,
It's not wild and free. It's
like
devoted.
if
to
the
other people.
promise had an expiration date on it at some point, then
Yeah, like first of all,
Then there's-
the
then
promise was made, and then she was like, "I don't want it," and he was like, "Fine."
oh,
And
see,
he gave it
yeah,
to someone
if you
else.
turn it down the first time, then fuck. Then
When
you're-
did she say she didn't want it?
Many, many years ago. Where did my other needle go? What's happening?
By the way, pursuant to your point, I think 80% of the human populace loves breasts, not gender specific. And I believe you. I would say I agree with you. At least 80%.
How did I do this?
Because they're fucking gorgeous. Expired Pinot is problematic.
Look, make sure you use it by the
it was
Best
the
Buy date.
promise that expired, not the Pinot. The Pinot is perfectly fine.
Yeah, and if the contract is up on it, then that is what
Well,
it is.
she's trying to get the contract back because now the Pinot is respectable and she wants to hit it.
Well, then I know the answer to getting in that Pinot, and
they were
she's doing it
young.
wrong.
When they were young and he was like, hey, I'm gay, she was like, good, get out of my life. But now...
Well, but that's also disrespectful too. Like, if my
simplifying it. Where
my
did this
potential
needle
Pinot told me
go?
they were gay, I would be like, oh, okay, well that's cool. You like other Pinots, and then I'd be like, I'm not mad about that.
I mean, she could have married him even though the Pinot was still on offer. Even
Right,
though he
and
was
then
gay.
she would have got to
He was
focus
still gonna marry her.
to do it with. I'd fuck both him and Crescent. Like, that's all I'm saying.
Excuse me, you're not supposed to reveal the character's name.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, she probably could have. Also, if she had just gone to Crescent and been like, hey, can we jointly fuck? He probably would have been like, I'll think about it. But instead,
Right.
she was like, trying to get other people to make a certain person sleep with her. What did I do with this needle?
Flutter after dark. Bri, Flutter
You're
is
too
always after dark.
distracted.
Always flutter after dark.
I'm considering throwing a FlutterCon party where everybody comes and hangs out and plays D&D and games and stuff.
Where everyone comes? What?
Yes,
Yeah.
that too, absolutely.
That would be how that would
That
go.
can be an optional moment.
Oh my goodness. I'm afraid to walk around. What did I do?
What did you do?
I lost a needle.
Oh, I've done that so
Use-
many times.
You can use the flashlight on your phone sometimes to help.
Did you literally, maybe you couldn't tell that I just did that.
Oh no, sorry, I
No?
wasn't looking.
Hashtag Flutter After Dark. Pound Flutter.
Pound Flutter After Dark is a different hashtag. Just putting that out there.
Really, the After Dark doesn't need to be there.
Just pound flutter. Hashtag flutter.
Okay, well,
It
I
is
don't
an
know
age
where-
group thing, Fastos. It is kind of. But I believe Bri was using it the way that you got the thing. I just, well,
also I somehow tangled this thread and I lost a needle.
it is. It's fine. It's fine. You're gonna recover.
Well, okay, I fixed the thread.
See?
I still don't know where the needle went.
You need to get a magnetic needle holder because then you can just skim it along the floor until it finds
I
it.
do have some high-powered magnets I could just go get,
That's
but
a
I'm at
great
my
idea.
computer, so I don't necessarily know. It'll turn up. Or it won't, as long as I don't step on it.
I don't want to be smirched. Fluttershat high.
You will not be able to, like, we had this conversation last week. There's no boundaries.
In
this
there
chat.
are boundaries in terms of.
I mean, don't be
I
a
don't
dick.
want to get kicked off Twitch
Don't
either,
be-
so like, let's
Don't
not
be
go there.
racist.
Yeah,
be
don't be
racist.
a douchebag. I know, Bri. I've heard you and Dean and them talking. I understand what you're saying. But I am not mad. Listen, as long as it doesn't get me kicked off Twitch, I'm pretty good. You can do. Feel free. I'm not a bad person, I swear, but I know where to censor to agree. Listen. Oh, censorship is like the bane of it all existence. I hate it.
Yep. I mean, you're talking to a librarian. I have issues with censorship. So.
Right, for real though.
You know what else is a sensitive medium? Pinor.
Mm.
Pinor is a very
Yes.
sensitive medium.
Yes, it is. And I love that about it.
I'm sorry, I had to correct the immature joke. This is who I am.
This is what Friday Night Crafts is about, apparently. So that's what we do. Twitch is the sensitive medium, yeah. And talked about boobies for 5 minutes. Pinor gets no play. Pinor gets play. Did we just not talk about Pinor for like 5 minutes
We can
here?
talk about Pinor.
We can
more
talk
if
about
you
Pinor
want.
all night.
Oh, I have an idea. Let's have next time Ghost Pepper does his like one of his history teacher streams. Just ask for
Yes.
the topic to be.
Oh my god. Speaking of the fact that my husband is a history major, we were watching fucking Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
You're watching fucking.
at dinner. No, we were watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. at dinner, right? This show is not well known for its historical accuracy.
Right.
And he looks at me, they go into this, like, temple, and he looks at me and he's like, I like how they're using Incan mythology, but that's a Mayan temple. And I just pushed his glasses up.
Mm.
I was like, only you are gonna notice the fact that
Right.
they used the wrong temple.
You and your history teacher ilk. Alright, we have an orange flower. And we're gonna give it some play. Don't tear down my image of your wholesome husband. Oh, her husband's
Oh, no,
still
he's
wholesome,
still
Bri.
wholesome,
Listen,
yeah. That's never
I've
gonna
known that man
change.
for far too long. My favorite pastime is making him blush because
If
he's
it was
just too easy.
possible, if it was possible for Flutter to corrupt him, she'd have done it by now.
Oh yeah, it's been
She's had 20 years to work on that one.
It's been a very long. Slow journey. Alright. Let's see. What do we do here? Yeah, I think I am.
No, it's my job to destroy Ghost Pepper.
You do seem to have a rivalry going on.
Look, it's a lovely one.
I did give him a kiss from you, and he did say ew.
Ghost Pepper to this day, after 20 some odd, how many years have we known each other? Jesus.
At least 20.
It's 20, it's
We've
more than,
been-
it's,
We've been married for almost 20, so...
No, because I've known you for almost
So-
20 years.
I know.
I was gonna say, it's been a long fucking time. Either way, for all that time, when I have private chats with Megan on video chat, Ghost will
Oh,
come
yeah,
in
he
to say
covers-
goodnight
Yeah.
and kiss
He
her
covers the
goodnight.
camera.
He covers the camera
Covers the camera when he kisses me goodnight.
in front of me.
In front of her. He's seen us kiss in person. She was at our wedding.
Right, I was there. Oh shit, I missed that one. So I fear Ghost is incorruptible.
He's just a gentleman, you know? He pretends like he's not. He tells his students that he doesn't pay attention to me except on my birthday he says hi. And on our anniversary he asks who I am, or how I am.
Who I am?
Different question. Different question.
Who are you?
He's
again?
actually very sweet. He's actually a real sweetheart.
We love Ghost Pepper because he is that person. He's like my brother from another mother. And his mom's pretty cool too.
His mom is pretty cool. I mean, she's a little bit old lady from time to time, but not in a bad way.
Right, right. Less so than other people her age I've met.
She's pretty savvy, I will say. She keeps up pretty well.
Oh my god, you guys. I found out that Bat Out of Hell, the musical, is playing in Las Vegas.
Oh my
right
goodness. I'm assuming you want to go see it at
Oh
some
my
point.
god. I might end up going by myself, but I'm going.
I wish I could go with you.
I know.
Sag. Someday. Someday we'll be in the same city where it's playing at the same time.
Right?
Well, I will say that she looks a little less Uncanny Valley now that I've got, like, more of her head on there, but she also looks super weird. I might have to start doing her hair next.
Yeah. I think my flower's coming out okay so far. I did run quite a ways into the peace sign, so I'm gonna have to readjust the positioning of the peace sign, but whatever.
Ooh, that looks really good.
Thank you.
You might want to tilt your camera. Can you adjust your camera, your art camera?
I'm really, I can.
Because you're
but
just pulling it very low.
Yeah. I'm putting it way in front, closer in front of me then.
I mean, I'm one to talk. I think people can only ever catch glimpses of mine when I'm pulling the needle through, but I'm trying.
It's fine. The whole point is that we're just hanging out, having a good time. Okay. Yeah, I think Vegas though would be a great time. We should plan some kind of gathering around a con. I think that would be a lot of fun, hanging out with people.
Yeah.
You know, like a couple years down the line. Be like, yo, this con's always here. Make like an epic Las Vegas Twitch meetup.
There is a thing called TwitchCon, but I don't think you'd
know,
want to go.
but that's not the one that I need.
Definitely not.
I actually have been watching, there's a chick called Andy Ray. I think I've shown you her stream before, Meg. But she does cosplay and she does like body painting. And like also like reads tarot cards on stream and stuff like that. But
nice.
she got to be, because she's such a cosplay pro, they tagged her for a judge of the costume contest, the cosplay
cool.
contest at TwitchCon this year. So she got to do that. I think that's still happening. Has that like happened last weekend, or it was like last weekend or something like that. But I've been watching her, and I thought that that was interesting that she was going to be the judge of that, or one of the judges.
Let's see what color we should do next. We've got a circle with X and half circle. Orange brown or rust. I do the orange brown next.
Tower construction is boring. Aw, Bri. Sorry to hear that, my friend. I get it though. That is like a whole lot. How tall are you making the tower? How tall can you make the tower? I'm not even sure how tall you can build the stones in that game. I've not tried. I really should try to max them out at some point. See what happens. Because I know you can get pretty tall with them. You can make some pretty decent buildings. So like 3-4 floor things.
Build the tower all the way into the sky until God gets mad at you and makes you all speak different languages so that you can't coordinate the building of the tower anymore.
I actually got in the when you're playing Valheim with the like the mods turn like everything like so you can fly. You can get like way up in the sky. They actually have built a pretty high ceiling on that place. It's amazing. Like in terms of coding and stuff, like lots of frustrating architecture though. Yeah. That's the only thing about it, is that none of the pieces fit together like aesthetically pleasing enough. You don't get the perfect, like when you put those little wooden painted black grates over like the windows for the tar and stuff. But if you put them on like a column or something, the stone like overlaps them sometimes. That drives me nuts. Stuff like that is like...
That would drive me nuts too, honestly.
Yeah. What did I do? Oh, it's because it goes down here. This is how we know. Because this is supposed to go this far. That's why. I did it wrong the last time. And then I just put way too much paint on there. I should be using a smaller brush.
Five, 3, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 5, 3, 5, 6, 1, 5, 3, 4, 9?
Yeah, frustrating stone doesn't play well with wood. That is super frustrating. I agree. They got in there and did some minor tweaks and adjustments to like the site. Everybody'd have to like rebuild their home if they did that. But if they did that, I would be very happy to make things just fit together. Just make it work. The base for height has to be stone, but to touch the sky you need iron poles. I don't think I've even built with iron poles yet. Stop sticking your finger in your paint. Even better, don't stick your gloves in your paint. Thank you very much. Signed,
No to
Future
nothing,
Flutter.
yes to everything. Stick your fingers in the paint. Finger paint if you want.
I know. Well, I'm not trying.
Permission
to
is
finger paint,
granted.
though. I mean, I appreciate that, but I'm not trying to finger paint.
Fine.
Listen, my hands are already yellow from the dyes, from the liquor, from the bar, from the classes, so I guess it doesn't matter that much. I'm gonna use a lot more of this yellow though. I need to get a thinner, paint thinner, because I don't want to deal with it. Okay, all right. What am I? That's the problem with circular objects when you paint them. Really? Don't. You. Bitch. You. You're like one hair sticking up from this paintbrush that's like longer than the rest. No. Oh, he's gonna look pretty cool when he's done, I think. I like it. Alright. Keep working.
Nice.
A little darker over here again. Dun, dun, dun. This one. So I gotta say, I've been learning a lot more about, like, because I've been making an effort to also invest time in researching, like, the individual liquors and liqueurs and stuff that I'm using to make sure that I have a clue
That
what they
makes
are,
sense.
right? When I'm...
Yeah.
Because I think that, like, in an ideal world, I can become, like, a pretty decent mixologist if I pay attention to my shit, right? Like...
Yeah, for sure.
So, it's been really interesting finding some of the things, like realizing that actually, apparently, bourbon doesn't have to be made in in Tennessee or wherever the fuck it is, Kentucky. It has to just be made in the United States.
Yep. With a specific type of corn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I thought it was always local to that town, or that state. But it turns out
Some
I was
things
wrong.
are that finicky though.
Oh,
which
Vinyl,
is
are you still
crazy.
around? Because I also saw something about a question that you asked last night, and I wanted to correct my answer to match appropriately. So if you're still around, let me know, and I will go over that again. What? Fuck you, watch, telling me to stand. Okay. It's okay. It won't make sense in terms of lighting as if the sun were hitting it on one side, but it's like what the color of the flower is. I could put shadows and shit on it, but this is like a psychedelic poster, and those never had like actual depth to them. They were just like really, really bright, right?
I think as long as you're happy with it, that's because you're the one who has to look at it all the time, right?
That's true, that's true. I give you a profile shot for architectural purposes. For a moment, that made me. Oh wow, Bri. Hold on, let me pop this back up. Look at this, you guys. This is amazing.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so cool.
I love that you're building the dock right into it. That is really fucking cool, yo. I'm gonna steal that idea. Wolf, are you prepared for our new house?
I just love the fire pits around the edge there. It's so cool.
Right? That is really, really cool. I like that. And you'll be able to see it for miles out from ship because those fires are like the first things that they show when you're like populating the screen when you're out. That's really cool, Bri. Building out into the water like that too. You must have
I gave you a
found,
profile
like, the
shot for
perfect-
architectural purposes of my Pinor.
Listen, there was a moment in
Is that
my
what the
head
base
where I
is
was
called?
like, wait, what?
Beautiful.
It's really good. I like it. You're doing a great job, Bri. Keep it up.
What did Vinyl ask you last night that you wanted to change your answer about?
Whether or not you should store Bailey's in the fridge.
Oh. Should you?
Apparently you don't have to, according to Bailey's themselves, because the liquor is enough of a preservative that the cream won't go bad. But it should be stored between like certain temperatures. There's there is a temperature range, and if it gets warmer than that in your house, then you don't want to store it on the shelf. Probably it'll last a lot longer in the fridge.
Bailey's anyway, but that's good to know.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, it's weird how, I know that, like, my phone is actively listening to me anytime I'm talking because shit will come up on my, like, news feed and stuff, like, that I was having a conversation about but not typing or anything into anything. So, like, and then this morning I saw this article about whether or not you should store Bailey's. I was like, is that weird? Is that they did just publish the article, but, like, that it showed up also in my news feed? Out of
That's
the
crazy.
amazing amount of articles, right?
I saw that Netflix gave money to the guys who made Game of Thrones to make a different show that's based on a book series. Oh. And I was like, why? Why?
Right, but they fucked Game of Thrones up so bad. Like, what was the point there? Like, why?
Like, why would anybody
Although,
give them money to make
maybe if it's a
show?
finished book series,
I don't know.
They'll do better with it. Like, if
Chinese book series. So,
if George R.R. Martin had actually finished that series, would they have done better with the last couple seasons? He's never
going to finish that series. It's just never going to happen.
No, I know.
I think at this point we have to accept.
Just call him Melanie Ron's big brother. Was it Melanie Ron? Was she the one that did that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. In fairness to her, she stopped working on that series because of depression, so I get it.
Right, yeah, understandably, but then, like, the whole tease about doing it and then not doing it, and, like, and it was such a good series. I'm so sad. Listen, I'm just mad because I wanted the third book so badly.
I know, you really like those ones. This is why, like, I finish writing my series before I start publishing them.
Right, what?
And then a friend asked me, like, how do you decide what you're gonna write? Is it based on how it sells? And I was like, well, I'm on a book 10 right now, and I haven't even published the first one yet, so I guess I kind of hope that they sell at some point.
I hope so, right? Bri says A Song of Ice and Fire is done.
Nope. Nope.
No.
Maybe in the Bizarro universe you're from, but in this universe, he never finished it.
I was gonna say, I thought I saw something about him still talking about finishing it.
He's been talking,
like,
he
recently.
Said that in 2020 he wrote, like, the most ever, but the book still isn't done.
Right.
2 years later. Unless he announced that he's done, like, fuck it, he's not doing it anymore.
You misunderstand. As soon as Game of Thrones season Disaster came out, he's waiting for death.
I mean, he claims.
Yeah.
He claims to still be working on it. So.
Right. Right, but you're right, because he could fix it, though. He could fix it, but it would just be too late.
He doesn't have to fix it. They were never going to have the same ending to begin with. There are characters in the books that never made it to the show.
Right.
But I certainly think that, I don't know, I certainly think it's more complicated now that the show was bullshit garbage.
Right.
I'm so glad I did not waste 10 years of my life on that show. Binge watched all 9 seasons before the last one came out, baby. Or 8 seasons, or however many there were.
You still spent all the hours on it, though.
Yeah, but I didn't spend an entire year asking where fucking Kit Harington was. I didn't give a shit.
Right. Kit Harington's a hottie. I would ask where he is at.
Kit Harington?
Yeah. I know
I mean,
he
that
married the
wasn't
chick.
why
It's fine.
they weren't asking
I
'cause they
know
wanted to-
that.
Oh.
Listen. There's been a dearth of time since we've talked about Pinot.
You guys want to start talking about Pinot again? Like, everyone's cool with it.
This person who read first and was infuriated by No Lady Stoneheart or something with Howland Reed. I've made my peace. It's fine. I'm not unhinged. Listen, I know. I'm with you.
I haven't read the books at all, but I do know that there were characters in the books that
I read right up until Lady Stoneheart appeared, and I never finished because I didn't get as far as that.
I watched a video that someone made after where they pointed out that, like, what happened was George R. R. Martin gave them his notes for the books, but the books have characters in them that don't
They didn't do the show with, yeah.
Yeah, so she pointed out that, like, if certain other characters had been in the show, it would have made sense for Khaleesi to act the way that she did.
Right.
Or Daenerys or whatever. But because those characters weren't in the show,
That didn't.
her ending made no sense.
Right.
And she was basically like, you know, there are characters in the show that could make her do or in the book that could make her do something that stupid, but because there's not a breath of them in the fucking
Right.
show at all, she just comes off as unhinged for no
Yeah.
reason. And then they were
I'm
like,
making hot
it
tubs
was-
on the roof deck because fuck it. Yes, fuck it. Right in that hot tub. I do not
and then they were
advocate
like,
for that,
"It's because of
actually.
how she reacted to her brother dying," and it's like she reacted that way to her brother dying because he was an abusive piece of bullshit. Like, of course she reacted.
Of course
that
she
way.
reacted that way, yeah. I would have reacted that way too. Bye-bye. So long, motherfucker.
Also, you're talking about a woman who could literally stand in fire, and her brother was burned to death. Like,
Right. She liked it.
I think it was more like he didn't seem like a real member of her family to her because
Right, because he
all
was
the
an
things that he
asshole.
said he was supposed to be were bullshit.
Right, exactly. He was a douchebag, actually. Just that. Which one is it that I'm playing with here? I don't like enough of that guy.
Fun fact, apparently that scene where she had to eat the
heart.
heart, the like animal heart during the first season when she was supposed to be pregnant.
Yeah.
It was made of gelatin and it actually made the actress like gag.
Yeah,
'Cause they
because it was
too much
disgusting.
in
There's
it.
no flavor in
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So some of the way she was acting on screen wasn't
Was real.
entirely acting.
Right.
Yeah.
It is you. Why do I not like you as much? Maybe just because you're bigger. Or weirder. You're okay. I like you. Okay. I'm gonna have to refill my drink soon. Got Tiri coming over for dinner tonight.
Sometimes my needle just does not want to go through the right hole.
I have to do.
Take that out of context if you wish.
You know. Yeah, first season Golden Helmet, fucking rad. That's right, he was no dragon. I agree. That was a really cool scene. In my opinion, I thought it was really fucking cool too. That was aesthetically pleasing to me to watch. Because he was such a dick. It would have been like watching somebody pour a bunch of gold over Joffrey's head, too. Like, they were such douchebags.
Abused her for pretty much her whole life.
Exactly.
He sold her into a marriage.
It
so
felt
that he could
so
get
good
what
to
he
watch that happen to
wanted.
him. Sometimes that little streak that we all have inside of us that really enjoys watching the world burn. And we all have it. And if you say you don't, you're a liar. You might not have a big streak,
Maybe you
but
don't.
there's a little thread of a streak in every single person on this planet.
Every now and then, yeah, there's that part of you that just wants to watch the world burn.
Right. Yep. Sometimes I get vindictive as fuck. Like, yep. I am here. That's right. Oh man. I have to wait for the paint to dry in the center of the flowers so I can make it dark, like a bigger pop of yellow with maybe a little brown in there. Where's my brown? That's gold. That's not a thing. Hi, Twitch chat. When I'm leaning close to my microphone, I feel like...
Really?
Amaretto Sour's finally starting to hit. Okay, all right.
Oh, nice.
I haven't learned this
love
recipe
Amaretto
yet.
Sour.
Festos. Ah, you might not know this, Festos. I have just started bartending classes, so I'm like working on my knowledge of liquor drinks. So, let me think about this. An Amaretto Sour is gonna be amaretto and lemon, and or it could be a sour mix actually. If you're doing it at a bar. It'll probably replace the whiskey with amaretto. Is that what you're doing? Yum. I bet you that's really good.
We make them the same way as our whiskey sours with an egg white and everything.
Right. Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
With the amaretto in it.
Listen, I need these. You guys should. I should actually.
They're super good.
There's I'm gonna have to post it on my Discord. I think there's a that place where I was making the recipe cards on my stream last night. It's called cram.com. It's just flashcards, right? But I should make a separate flashcard stack and have people that are on my stream or in my Discord or whatever, like, contribute their favorite drinks so that I have more things to offer people. And tell me, like, why. Because I wouldn't have thought about that. Amaretto Sour. I wonder if that's... I haven't done the sours yet in the book yet, though. So I might have that probably in the book. 1 part Amaretto, 2 parts Mr. T mix. Interesting.
Well, see,
Splash
we make
of
ours
Pepsi and a cherry.
We make it completely differently from that. We do it with the lemon and the amaretto and the egg white and the shaken.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Your egg drink.
Listen,
It's
the egg white drinks are
good.
really good, Woof. And the
Yeah.
liquor cooks, like, it does everything to the egg that you need. Like, it doesn't...
Yeah, you're not drinking raw egg.
Yeah.
Egg
No,
drink.
it's just so smooth and silky and lovely when you put an egg white in it. I used to think the same way you did, Woof, but my tastes have changed. I love that egg white.
My tastes have changed too. I drink a lot more water now.
That's true. I do drink more water now than I used to. That's for sure. I make the best one. So that's how you make it. Listen, Festos, you know what? I'm gonna make a new chat channel in my Discord right now. Text. Cocktails. And other... You know, I'll just call it cocktails. Whatever. All right. There is now a chat channel in my Discord under the Flutter Peeps chat channels that is called Cocktails. Would you mind, Festos, posting that recipe in there so that I have it later when you can have the first slot of drinks that you love. Because I am definitely down for having. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Because what makes a good bartender? Being able to make all kinds of drinks. Because whatever your customer asks for is what you make. But you gotta be able to make it so it tastes fucking good so that they come back and they tip you well. Tastes like sweet tarts. Ooh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. If there are things that are not on the menu and somebody comes up and is like, "Oh, I want something that tastes like this," that I will make it for myself first so I know for sure, but I will definitely be like, "Oh, yeah." Because that's what people come back for when you're a bartender, is like your unique spin on cocktails and like things like that when you do that kind of stuff for them. So I'm trying to train myself to be open to the possibilities. Like I was saying, I don't like those Scotch cocktails, but if anybody comes in and asks me to make it, I'll be like, yes, sir. Or ma'am. Or, yes, absolutely, I will do that for you, you wonderful person that came to my bar and is going to give me money.
I love how you modified that answer. That was great.
Really?
Or just, yes. Yes, I will do this for you. All the yes. None of the no.
Listen, I need to make a living, so.
You're gonna do great.
We'll see. As of this week, I could only get 2 out of the 3 drinks in that minute 45 made because I couldn't fucking remember half the recipes.
Yeah, but they expect you to have, like, a learning curve, I'm sure.
I am planning to do another couple cocktail streams this weekend, and I'm thinking that I might mix a drink or two while on stream.
Nice.
So, it should be fun. Flutter, I love you with all of my heart for your verbal parkour skills. I don't think I'm that great at it, but I appreciate that you do. Verbal parkour. All right, I need to grab another can of root beer so that I can make another drink. I'll be right back.
I do think this is starting to look better now that you can see her hair. Hang on. There you go.
Oh, nice. The big eye is a little weird.
Well, it's not entirely her eye.
I
There's like
know.
another little bit
I
of
know.
shading that goes in there. Really need to get my new. I have another hoop that's not broken, but it's fucking tiny.
Yeah, a tiny hoop is not the best. Oh, well, I mean, if it's a tiny hoop for a tiny project, then, but for a project
Yeah,
like that,
but-
that would be
Yeah.
a pain in the ass.
I'm
I
getting,
have
like,
a couple
5
plastic
different
hoops.
sizes. Yeah, that's what I ordered was plastic ones, but they haven't shipped yet. I'm just like fucking. I'm just fucking, you know?
Listen.
You're just fucking and you're just coming.
Just fucking and coming all over the place.
See, I don't even have to say it on my channel, and it just makes me so happy. Oh my god. Wait, I brought him. There it is. I put it in the wrong spot. apparently Dean and I aren't that bad, because all we do is fucking come.
Nice.
I mean, it's the way to be. Fucking and coming is absolutely the way to be.
Flutter approved. Flutter
approve.
tested, Flutter approved.
It is. Tested and tested and tested. It's a continuing testing process just to make sure that the method is solid.
No, that the method is firm.
Yeah. I feel Valheim sleepy. Oh. What are you gonna do next then? Wolf taking names. Oh, it's after midnight for you, Bri. My goodness. But it's Friday night, Bri. Grab a cocktail and do some crafts.
Grab a cocktail, do craft.
I need to play Valheim again, but Dual Universe just came out. Dual Universe. Is that like one of the... Is it like a Smash Bros types game? I've seen that a couple of games like that are like out recently. You're Valheim crafting. Okay, well then... That counts. Do you have a cocktail or a drink? Of an adult persuasion if you like those kinds of things?
Or water mixed with water if you're like Woof.
Mm-hmm.
Right, which is fine
Possibly a
too.
little lemon in there.
Are you serious? Oh, it is one of those festos? Alright, okay. I really like Smash Bros. I actually feel like I should play it on stream sometime, but I'm really terrible at it. I just really just mash buttons. You know I'm deep in my cups. Yeah, of course, Bri. I mean...
She was just making sure. She got to ask. She's legally obligated to ask.
That's right. That's right. It's like, this is my stream. I'm the hostess. I need to make sure you've got a drink in your hand. Whatever that drink might be. Again, the good bartender thing. Look, I'm gonna be okay doing this. I just need to learn how to make the goddamn drinks.
That's what you're doing at school.
I know, but the school, actually, we only end up being in there for like a couple of hours a day. We don't, we're not in there as long as it says it might be on the description. We're allowed to be in there as long as we need to be in there. So there's a chance next week I spend some extra hours. I might come in early or something during the other other... My Shiraz count is... Are you drinking Shiraz? Hmm.
I'm actually gonna.
Oh
run to
yes,
the
what's the
washroom.
Valheim crafting?
I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah. How many? How many, Bri? I'm waiting. I'm waiting in bated breath. It may or may not be uncountably boxed. That's okay. Hey, I get it. Actually, that's gonna be my next move, is to get a box of wine, because I'm out of wine right now, you guys. It's a travesty, but I actually drank my last bottle of wine during D&D the other night. So I need to actually go and get more. I just did, you know. I'm a lightweight. I no longer am able to keep up. Aw, Festos, that's fine. You know, honestly, you don't have to drink a ton to, you know, enjoy a couple of drinks. It's just, it's okay to be somebody that doesn't have a liver like mine that's gonna eventually expire in one big fat blaze of glory. I'm only 5,000 miles away with more wine. Right? No problem. That's the problem right there, yeah. One glass. Aw. But it was large. Hey, listen. It's fine. My liver expired in June. My liver probably expired in like 2008. If I'm being honest. Actually, I'm surprised that I'm still chugging right now. But you know what? Actually, I'm not. If I look at my family and the region that I come from in the world, I could be chain smoking too, like a fucking chimney, and I would be still alive when I'm 95 years old. So it's just a sticker, right? Those guys are cool. Right? You're back!
Yeah.
Alright, I am gonna have to choose a side. I don't have like a brown, I don't think. I really feel like doing an ASMR stream. I don't. I'm not that good.
I'm really bad at it myself.
I would never be able to stop myself from giggling or laughing throughout the whole fucking thing. All right. Oh, there we go. Espresso brown. That's just what I want. I haven't opened it yet. I just skipped a beat. Listen. Oh, no, if I do ASMR, it's not going to be on Twitch. Please don't tell me I put that on I just knocked everything over here. Please tell me it landed in the trash can. I think it must have. I can't find it, so I'm just gonna imagine like it did. That's fine. Flutter is eating fluffernutters. Ew.
Ghost is like offended by the existence of fluffernutters.
Maximum lip smacking. No. I think that's weird. I don't like, listen, it took me long enough to actually, I cannot blame for Ghost Pepper for not wanting to eat on stream. I used to have real problems eating in front of people. I used to have to cover my mouth every time. Like I was trained out of it. But
I just accept that it's not graceful when I eat and whatever.
right, well, what I think about is that everybody fucking eats. That's it.
Yeah.
Like
too.
everybody knows how awkward it is to have like shit in your mouth that sometimes gets stuck in places or
Yeah, you gotta get the food in there somehow.
yeah, unfortunately. We are meat sacks that subsist on things like food. This song is making me think of Gangster's Paradise. Rip Coolio. That was me kissing my imaginary Catholic cross. Oh no! No, don't. Oh, my music started over.
Ew. Okay. I was like, what happened? You're
No,
panicking.
I hit one of my little bookmark things. No, it's way louder now. Sorry guys. ASMR, no judgment, a very strange thing for someone who grew up with misophonia. Oh yeah. No kidding. That's gotta drive you nuts, huh? I don't have misophonia, but like I can understand like being in a room with somebody that's making noises like that can be like fucking grating. But do you like it then? Isn't misophonia like not liking it, or is it just sensitivity to it and then you can go either way? Right. Okay. I thought so. Listen. Just a little tiny bit of the brown. Chew in my ear, Daddy. Oh, that made me so happy. I don't know why. That's beautiful. Thank you for that moment in time, Brian. Living a life we're made of moments, even now and then a bad one. But if life were only moments, then you
And
never
you
know
never
you
know
had
you
one.
had-
Yes. This music is way louder now than it was.
Just gonna be nodded.
I don't think we'd all mind being nodded. What?
What?
What? Huh?
Oh, maybe I should not say that on Twitch. Okay, that's fine. I wore a favorite piece of equipment of mine recently.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
And it makes me happy.
Good vibration.
Faded as fuck, woke up at 4:15 this morning. The Covered Bridge Festival's coming up. Oh my god. Yes. Oh, Festos, please get some pumpkin ice cream for me. Please, 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 please. I love pumpkin ice cream. And, like, enjoy it. You don't have to ship it to me or anything. I just want you to enjoy some pumpkin ice cream on my behalf. Because that was the thing I loved the most about the Covered Bridge Festivals. Also, they're just fun, you know? They like all the little block parties and stuff going on. That was an enjoyable moment. I did not have many enjoyable moments living in Indiana, but that is one of them. Pumpkin everything season. It is, right? What do we think? How is this going here? I'm gonna need to put a harder edge on that big flower there and just make it scream that it doesn't make sense compared to the rest of the petals, but that's fine. Who wants a perfect flower? No, but the pumpkin ice cream is the one, Festos. I don't really care for pumpkin coffee or any of the other pumpkin flavored
Shut
stuff.
your
Really,
mouth.
whatever.
Pumpkin everything. Pumpkin everything all day, every day. Give it to me now.
Daddy, I want it now.
Want it now. The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Yeah, but the pumpkin ice cream. That was the first time I'd ever... That's why I associate that with the Covered Bridge Festival, actually. It was the first time I'd ever had pumpkin ice cream, was when I was at that Covered Bridge Festival. I was, like, 12 years old at the time, and it was fucking amazing. It blew my little 12-year-old goddamn mind. And I have been in love ever since. In fact, last week when we were in LA, we went to the farmer's market, and my girl Tiri, because I don't ask for things that aren't just there, asked if they had pumpkin ice cream because I told her about that, having it there before. And the guy was like, "Oh, I just made the first batch. Would you like a scoop?" And I was like, Are you kidding me? I get the first fucking scoop of the season. It made me so happy. It was so good. I had my first pumpkin Cassie donut today. Pumpkin Cassie. I don't know that one. I work at Trader Joe's. You are all the enemy. Oh, Bri.
No, Bri, let us like what we like and eat what we want to eat. And if it's pumpkin and everything, just let us have it. Just let us alone. You don't have to eat it.
She's got a point, Bri.
You don't have to eat
you
it.
Can't
you don't
harsh
have to
somebody
like
else
it,
is cool.
but don't take
I
it away
understand what
from
you're
me.
saying.
And don't complain about me having it. Because that makes you the enemy. And you don't want to be the enemy.
You don't want to be the enemy. Cassie the gas station. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. 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 It's been a minute.
I've not heard of Cassie the gas station before.
I'm trying not to yuck anyone's on. Listen, if you had been here last night, I was yucking on all the scotch drinks, and I gotta say, that's not cool. Somebody out there likes scotch drinks, like Ghost Pepper.
I mean,
Probably,
if you're like, hey, if you're like, blah, I don't like that, it sucks, that's fine. But if you're like, no one should ever drink it, then that's like...
Right, that's not okay.
Which is not what I'm saying you were saying. I'm just drawing the distinction between, like...
Yeah. Alright, guys, I think the flower... I like the flower. I like where it's at.
Ooh, it looks very good. I like
Thank
it.
you. It pops better than I thought it was going to, and I'm happy with that.
It pops really well.
Mhm.
Casey's!
All of it does.
Casey's! That's way more familiar to me. Thank you.
Casey's I've heard of,
That's
yeah. Cassie's not so much.
I was like, Cassie's? I don't understand, but okay. There's something I missed, apparently. But
I
no,
just
Casey's.
assumed
I
that
know
it's
Casey's.
been a hot minute since I lived in the States.
Right. It's been a hot minute since I was in that. Like, actually, you know what? I just drove through there, but I probably wasn't paying attention to what gas stations I was passing by.
Yeah, we don't have those down here, so I don't know what that is either.
Right. Yeah, we actually stayed in the town's name is not coming to me. Come here, come on. I'm gonna get it in a second. Bend. South Bend. Actually, I think we stayed right outside of South Bend when we were there this last time. Way up north. Too far, because if I was anywhere near where you're at, I would have let you know, and we could have met for lunch or something on the way. But it would have been a couple hours out of the way probably. So, and also, yeah, it was an interesting trip. All right, so I've got to move my peace sign over. Or do I let it overlap the flower?
I think it could just overlap, but it's up to you. If you think you can move it while you're painting it.
Nothing else overlaps is the only issue.
Man. It doesn't have to be neatly organized, it's art, but you do you.
also don't know what color I want to do it in. Oh, maybe it's time for a bright pink thing.
Ooh.
A bright pink peace sign. Yes, please. It's actually way up north, Festos. It's not south. It's like up by Michigan almost. Alright, so if I'm doing pink, I'm gonna do... It was a good guess. That's right. I agree. In general, that's how things work. I'm gonna need more than that, aren't I? Alright, let's see. How big do we want this baby? I think you're good. Problem is now I'm gonna be doing it over top of the orange because it's not gonna want to stick out. This music does make me want to go to a club, though. I want to dance, you guys. That's gonna be, I think, if the next time I have some cash to burn, I'm gonna go to a club dance.
Nice.
It's been so long since I got to go clubbing.
Well, I mean, all of them were closed for a good long while.
Right. But I live in Las Vegas, so there's gotta be at least
Yeah.
one or two out there.
Well, now I would imagine, yeah.
I love clubbing. I feel like that lady was just yelling mojito in the song too. I learned to make a mojito. Wait, hold on. It's rum, mint, really, and sugar. There's sugar cube. There's mint.
I'm instantly out at mint.
There's rum, and that's pretty much it. There's maybe some club soda. No? Wait, what is it? There's gotta be. Aw, man, you guys. Lime juice. And club soda. I was like, okay, it is lime juice. That's what I was really missing though. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm getting there.
You looked at it. Yeah, you're learning. It's good that you, like, pop quiz yourself and correct yourself. That'll help you remember.
Mm-hmm.
I just really royally messed this up. That's okay. It's gonna be a crooked peace sign. It's gonna be a wonky peace sign.
It doesn't have to be straight. It's art.
It's not gonna be straight if it's anywhere near me. Sorry, my ego's like getting in the way.
It's no, what? No, it's your stream, first of all.
Okay, White Russian, go.
Okay.
Ooh, damn.
I want
don't
a White
even know that
Russian
one.
right now. Give me a White Russian right now.
Okay, it is a highball glass with ice, then vodka and Kahlua and cream.
Damn, I should make one of those. I didn't know what it was. A White Russian was. I've heard of it, but I've never had one.
Yeah, vodka, Kahlua, and cream. And then when you ask for it, I don't know if you do that with the White Russians, though. I would try to upsell you on the vodka, Grey Goose.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah.
Because then your bill is more and I'm going to get a bigger tip.
And also, it tastes better, theoretically.
Flutter is my soul animal? Yes! Oh, you'll be in Indy Monday. We used to make frequent trips there, but I think that's because my mom worked there. Bear juggles you equals Caucasian? What is that? What? 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 Is it like a White Russian, except it's like with whiskey or something? I don't know what would be a Caucasian. What I'm thinking, it would have to be brandy. Or maybe it's like Galliano or something. I don't know. It is, I mean, I know White Russian's vodka, but
I don't know if that was meant to be a drink.
confusion. I don't know. Right? That's what confusion. I've spun with cryptic bullshit. Thank you for your cryptic bullshit, Bri. I really appreciate it because you got me on my toes. I'm trying to invent a drink now that is the bear juggles you, and it's made with a Caucasian liquor. Oh my god. Obviously a White Russian is vodka. If you think about Russia, you think about vodka when you're thinking liquor, so that's just what it is. There is a Black Russian as well, or a Dark Russian, which is just the vodka and the Kahlua without the cream. Soviet Russia bear dancins with you. I see. I don't get that, Bri. I don't. You don't fuck with the bear? The bear's fucking with you. Is that what you're saying? Like, instead. I mean, I certainly wouldn't want to come up against a bear in Russia, so that would be, unless it was a certain kind of bear, in which case, I might be okay with that. I would dance with a bear in Russia. That would be fun. If Russia wasn't as fucked as it is. Right. I have no idea what you're saying, so I'm just trying to make sense of it for myself.
Eckle of my heart, Flutter.
Eckle of my heart. The Eccles. I'm trying to dry the pink.
Okay, bartender. I'm very, very sad, and I would like a rusty nail.
You are sad.
Ooh, I don't know this one either.
This is Scotch and Drambuie.
So tell me, what's Drambuie?
that
Tell
sounds
me a
awful.
little bit about it.
Drambuie is essentially, I feel like it's, I might not, I don't,
It's very
it's
delicious.
essentially Scotch light. It's Scotch sweet. I don't know how to do. It's a very, it's, I think it's with like seasonings and stuff like that that are, I don't know. I might be wrong. I'm probably terribly
Isn't
wrong.
Drambuie rum?
Is it a rum? It might be.
No. I'm mixing it up with something else. Never mind. Drambuie is not what I was
It
thinking.
is a Scotch whiskey liqueur. Okay.
Mhm.
I was right. But
You're right, I was wrong.
But it's got honey. Honey is what's the big thing in Drambuie. That's why it's sweet.
Ooh,
It's Scotch
okay.
sweet. That's what I just said. Did I not? I was right. I just forgot what the detail was about it. But I put Drambuie Striker in my. Have you had my fall sangria, the red one?
I don't remember. I might have.
I feel like you must have.
I feel like I've had Drambuie in cocktails, and
Right.
I like it.
Yeah.
The
it's-
Rusty Nail does sound awful, though.
Right, because of the Scotch, though. Like you just don't. Yeah.
It doesn't sound like
It
with
doesn't
nothing else.
sound
With nothing
appealing
to
at all.
cut it. That doesn't sound good.
The reason why Wolf hinted to me that he was sad for that drink is because my hint for that drink is a sad drunk. Because it is Scotch and Drambuie.
So you've been quizzing her before. You've been.
Wolf was
Wolf paying
in
attention.
attendance at my
Yeah.
stream last night. Where I was.
I wish I
doing
had
some of
realized in the midst of everything else that was going on.
No,
in my life last
you
night
know,
that
I
you were
know,
streaming
not at
this
all.
film.
I'm sorry. I don't. Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna do it again. We'll go over them
Yeah,
all.
I'll be sure. You should let me know when you do, and I'll see if I can.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking like tomorrow afternoon or maybe because we have a chaos player meeting tomorrow afternoon, so maybe after that I'll do it.
Oh, dang, player meetings.
Yeah,
It's
we
not
have
as
to
serious
discuss
as
some
it seems.
things. It's
I figure
whatever.
Ghost isn't involved in that because he's got SATs tomorrow. He won't
Yeah.
even be home until
No.
the afternoon.
No, this is just things that our characters would have discussed in the desert. That we never really got a chance to sit down and be like, let's have a conversation about the things going on around us right now. And so, but our characters would have in the traveling part of the desert. So I just wanted to cover some things, especially about Kiona and the stuff that she experienced there. So that everybody's on the same page. Some of that was hit during this last D&D session, actually. So I just want to make sure that we all got the right information at the end of the day. And we need to discuss the things that we told the king. Your husband is a madman. Don't worry about my rambling, because it's confuselating. I like
My
your
husband is a
words,
madman
Bri.
because he has SATs, or
No,
because
because
of
he
something
likes
else that he
scotch,
did?
probably. Or because he's doing the SATs, yeah. Probably, actually.
Yeah, he runs the SATs
Yeah.
test center at his school.
Well, it's definitely gonna be a one.
So I know all the nitty gritty gross details about how much bullshit it is to run an SAT test center.
Right. That stuff is always way worse than it seems.
Well, because it's stuff like they send you the labels and the lockbox to send the tests back in because they have to be secured.
Right.
But then the one time they gave them the wrong label and it was like a week-long ordeal.
Oh my god.
And then they sent him the wrong labels again, so he was like, fuck it, and he just put the labels on it and mailed them.
Oh no.
Because he was like, those are the labels they sent me.
Right. That's what they're getting back. Fuck 'em. Well, hopefully that doesn't come back to bite him, though.
I mean, that was months ago. It would have by now. That was
Oh,
last
yeah.
school year. They just have a lot of policies that are a massive pain in the ass.
Right. Well, in general, the whole system is really broken, so it's fine.
Well, especially that, because it's basically just a for-profit company that
Right.
runs it, and then all the colleges in the U.S. want you. And these are like this is optional for Canadian students as well,
Right.
Because you don't need the SATs for
Well,
Canadian
and I
colleges.
gotta say, the U.S. colleges are getting on board with not needing them too now. So that's gonna be a tradition that's gone in the next couple decades, hopefully.
Good.
Right?
I won't be sad to see it go.
Nobody will be. It's stupid. It's fucking dumb. It's
I
destroying
will
our
say
education system.
they do pay him to he does get paid.
Right,
for
right,
doing it.
right. But the system itself is flawed and broken.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, oh, yeah. He won't be sad to see it go either. I mean, he does it because it's a nice extra bit of money, but he hates dealing with the SAT people.
But I thought everything was great. Oh, Bri. You sweet summer child.
Mm.
But actually, cheers. Look at my wonky ass little. Actually, it looks kind of fun a little bit. In the little.
Good.
Right side up. My little peace
Looks
sign.
good.
I'm gonna put some
Like-
highlighting on it because it's just too blah to me. Sitting next to that flower, man.
It's just too splat.
Splah is the exact terminology. I really want to go dancing. My toe isn't quite, I don't think it's ready for that yet either. Because every now and then I step on it just right to be like, oh, not quite there yet.
Yeah, I've got the lump on my foot to the point where it's not really bugging me anymore, but if I put the middle of my foot down and on like something, like the separator between floors, it's ouchy.
I'm gonna continue building a castle and listening to the traveling Wilburys. What is the traveling Wilburys, Bri? I really want to know.
I'm gonna assume it's us, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's a band.
I don't think it's probably us because there's no reason for that.
I can dream, can't I?
You
I
can
can dream of
dream.
it being us.
Megan would like you to just continue to listen to us ramble on about random
Yeah.
shit, Bri. If that's
If
okay
we're not
with you.
talking about if we're not talking about Pinor enough, we can talk about
we can talk
Pinor.
more about Pinor if you want. You'll be surprised.
Give him a whole life story.
Wilburys. That actually makes me think of that name. Makes me think of bunburying. The importance of being earnest and bunburying. And
Speaking of
Pinor the Destroyer. Oh yeah, we
Okay,
like that
here's my
destroying
idea.
action.
So you know, like you used to have like book talk streams or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so book talk stream. That's
But-
like a book club, but the book we've all read is like a Chuck Tingle book.
Yeah, then we have to read a Chuck Tingle book.
Right.
I would read a Chuck Tingle book.
I don't know what Chuck Tingle is or who Chuck Tingle is.
Chuck Tingle wrote Pounded in the Butt by My Own Butt.
Oh.
The
That's Chuck
premier.
Tingle.
He's the premier erotica author of our day.
All of his books are pretty much pounded in the butt by something.
Oh. I don't know that I would be super interested in that one.
It's
not gonna
it's
lie.
comedy though.
I
It's
get it.
They're
not-
very tongue-in-cheek, but yeah. What about a book club stream where the book that you read was one of my books?
I mean, yeah.
I would already
obviously we
succeed
should do
because
that.
I've already read all your books.
Right.
You haven't read all. There's 2 more books
Well-
waiting for you.
Okay.
Did you reread any of the edited stuff yet?
No.
But we'd
Okay.
have to like do that off stream. We couldn't do that. It would be spoilers for people for your books.
I need to work on my notes.
You could get people to read them and then come to the book club.
Right, but that would have to be like on Discord.
Pinor the Destroyer.
I like
Ha!
the Destroyer. Judgy. Listen, I enjoy judging people, Bri. I like to sit back with my cocktail and a cigarette in hand and pass judgment on all the passersby. This is one of my favorite pastimes. I have a best buddy I like to do it with because his terms and the way he does things, just choice. So, let's talk about. I will pass judgment on you. I don't actively
into that.
smoke, but I do occasionally. I'm not like, I don't have a pack of cigarettes in my house right now. That's not a thing I do. But if I'm around people that do, I'm a social smoker. That's just what I do. Because I like to actually, and that stemmed from the fact that like I have lots of friends that are smokers, and when you're at like a bar or something with a group of people and they're the only person that goes out to smoke, I want to go keep them company while they're out smoking. Like, that's a thing. So, that's a thing. Just you then? Oh. Yeah, you do what you do. We all have our vices. I really like a good cigar every now and then, too. And then to do my favorite Jay and Silent Bob impression. I was born in the 80s. It seemed so right. Yeah, I was born in the 80s too, Bri. I hear you. Everybody was smoking.
I grew up in a house of smokers.
Yep. My whole life smelled like smoke for ages. It's part of the region where I was from, though, too, right? Where we were from.
Pretty much. I mean, the kids in our high school would cross the street and
Yeah, I would go
smoke
hang out with them, too.
there.
We had
so-
Smoker's Corner. Everybody had a Smoker's Corner. You had a Smoker's Corner, Bri, I bet. Where all the skaters hung out. That was one of my favorite hangouts. I once had a boy choke another boy out over me on Smoker's Corner.
I don't know
Made
if
him
you
pass
should talk
out right
about
on the
that,
sidewalk.
but-
Listen. Who doesn't love it when boys fight over you?
The teachers.
Tree line. It was a spot, yeah. Well, the teacher, it was Smoker's Corner for a reason. It was not on school property.
Teachers still didn't like it.
Yeah, well. I didn't start smoking until I was like 28, and that was cigars. Yeah. Well, that's good, Festos. Actually, I think my first couple cigarettes were when I was in Indiana. I was 12. I was not a good student. You don't say, Bri. I kind of feel like that doesn't surprise me very much. No offense. I feel like you probably don't take too much offense to that kind of. I don't know what I'm doing with this peace sign. I'm doing something with it though. I've reformed to a degree. I mean, I feel like that's part of growing up, right? Fucking adulting. There's a certain amount of responsibility you gotta take. How are our projects going, friends?
This freaking thread is a pain in the ass.
This end is a little rough, but it's looking better now.
It's a tentacle?
No, I think it's the tail. I'm going from tail up.
Oh,
This will be the tail of the dragon.
I see.
But I had a bit of a mess up.
Not the octopus yet, it's the dragon.
Yeah, I had to
I don't even think we've bought the pattern for the
No.
octopus yet.
not yet. I have to store some because you said you wanted a little bit more gold of a yarn, right?
Yeah, for the suckers.
Cheers, Bri. 38 with 2 children? I see you.
I'm 38 with no children,
You're 38?
aren't I?
Are we really that close in age?
I was born in 85.
Right, you're 37 then.
Am I? Hang
Yeah,
on.
because I'm 38. And I was born in 84. So.
You babies.
I'm 37. I've been
You're
lying about my
37.
age. I've been lying about my age for 2 weeks. I have to do the math. I can never remember how old I actually am. There we
That's
go.
fine. No, it's okay. I do the same thing. I'm like, I don't remember.
Okay, like, excuse me? I'm 38, bitch. Get
38.
out of here. Oh, Festos,
42
you're
no
the
kids
ultimate
Festos.
age.
That is the ultimate age and the perfect situation. No kids. If my children are ever watching this in the future, I love you, and I did not mean that.
Well, don't act like you're 50 or something.
Oh.
Flutter is distracted. Distracted is a thing that I am. That is a thing that I am. For sure. Always.
Striker, there's a camera on? I'm not sure what that means.
Listen, she doesn't have 2 cameras tonight, you guys.
I don't. Ghost is streaming tonight, so I only have 1 camera. I'll have 2 cameras next week when he's at D&D.
Next week might be the last Friday night craft stream.
For now, anyway.
For, well, a long time, probably.
Well, I mean, we can move them to a different night.
I said Friday night craft stream, specifically.
I guess you did. Whatever.
But my nights are gonna be probably like Tuesday, Wednesday, so Wednesday's gonna have to be it, if that's the case.
Yeah, I might be able to do Wednesday. I won't be able to go as late, but,
Right.
you know,
That's okay.
maybe. We usually stop around 11:30.
Yeah, it's not too bad, really. We don't push it too hard.
I mean, that is like 1:30 for me, so.
That is 1:30 for Woof in the middle of the week. That is true.
Yeah, so we could stop earlier.
Yeah.
Although I
Although
do.
I did say myself go. I mean, I wasn't speaking for you. I was trying to speak for
Oh, yeah.
me only.
I do work from home on Thursday, so that's actually good.
I figured Woof was Flutter for way too long because it was Flutter's stream and the screen is so prominent.
But Flutter's the most prominent one.
I think he's talking about the art stuff.
Oh.
But at the same time, I'm also doing paintbrushes and I have my sleevey things that appear on the thing. So I'm not
Talking
sure.
about things that she's
Yeah, I also have a red shirt on, so
Been up since 3 a.m. Festos. Why?
but why?
But why?
Oh, I want to make. Okay, I had an idea. I want to make like T-shirts for Winds of Chaos that are like, you know, like those ones that are like, they're just quotes, but in like an interesting art style or whatever.
No apologies, Brett. You're fine.
We could have, but why? And then we could have, I have a bell, and we could have,
I really
you
like
sure
it.
you sure look delicious.
Yes.
And
It were mine, but you instantly went to I have a bell, and that would be a
Yours?
famous for sure.
oh yeah, I have a bell. I have a bell.
I have a bell! What would Darfins be, though?
It would just be a grunt. Emo. No, it would be like whiskey or something like.
Whiskey or something?
Wait. No, for Darfin it would be like, don't tread amongst the dark places. Like, it would be like something like profound about being amongst the spirits. I feel like Darfin is always very profound.
He doesn't mean to be, but I guess he kind of is.
But he comes off pretty profound. But that's why we love him.
I tried to make I was trying to make logos for like I was like, oh, maybe I'll make a logo for like, you know, Slade Ashrain's Bakery or like the tea shop or whatever.
That's cute.
I tried to make one for Ephema, and it was gonna be like Witch of the Woods tea.
Mm-hmm. With a snail on it, for sure.
It's unfinished.
I love it. It sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I like making random.
I'm gonna
shit.
pop AFK for a bio break real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Back.
Hey.
You guys are so talkative tonight.
I'm trying to keep this thing from... It keeps nodding like every 3 seconds. It's actually driving me bonkers. This thread is thinner than the other ones, and it's just very prone to nodding, I guess.
Sounds like you may need to see a doctor.
Fuck off. This is why I'm not talking.
Alright, we got a Psychedelic Pyramid to do next.
Yes.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to that one, because you made it all
That's
swirly.
amazing.
I did make it all swirly on one side and it's straight on the other. I like it.
Yeah, it's gonna look so cool.
I don't know what colors to make it though.
Also, I'm gonna be honest, my characters are really strong in my head right now, and I'm trying not to spend the whole night talking about people that don't actually exist.
I mean, you're fine.
And the family drama that's swirling around.
I
in
ate
their
way
lives
too much
right
food
now.
and I'm so fucking tired. Good night, everyone. Good night, leader.
Good night,
Good
leader.
night, leader! Take care! How was the D&D stream, bye?
Yeah, bye. What do you think, guys? FlutterCon? Let's do it.
For sure.
We'll do like screenings and D&D. We'll have like different groups playing, doing different things. Like somebody's screening and somebody's doing D&D, and you know, other people are like just having a discussion hardcore about something that's like, you know, cool.
Sign me up for that group. Hardcore discussion.
And then like I'll make cocktails and food and like yeah. Thanks, leader. You too. Sleep well, my friend. I want the dunk booth. It's not a carnival, Bri. It is a con.
Are you gonna have a dunk booth at a con?
It would be a whole different kind of dunk booth at my house.
That is true. Also, I didn't realize FlutterCon was like at your house.
I mean, I don't have any other larger venues, so it would have to be like 10 people at most, and
This even occur?
Are you judging me? No,
How
Bri.
did this
What happened?
even occur? There's two
You have
little
so
loop-
much sticking out right there. What happened?
I don't know. There's two little loopies, and they somehow got tangled? Question
Oh
mark.
my gosh. Dunk me?
It
I'll
wasn't
dunk you,
like
Bri.
this a minute ago. The fuck is happening?
You know, I was never my aim is sometimes really great and usually terrible. So
You know what? I'm just gonna
for those
let that
dunking
bit
booths, like the throwing
hang
the thing.
there.
Unless it's because that's what you do. You throw a thing at a target, right?
So that's like
Hit it.
really far back somehow. I'm just gonna leave it. It's fine. It doesn't matter. How did this? What the?
Cheat, it's fine. Okay. Well, if
It's-
you're
this is
signing
fine.
off on that, it's fine. I'll do that. I'll just walk up and push the button. Watch you go down.
Browse.
All the brows. What color am I making this pyramid, folks?
I mean, all the colors, really.
Right, but it. Oh. Okay. All right, my girl. I see you. Okay.
You get me. Do not know how that part got sticking out there, but I guess it's fine. It's not causing any problems. I'll just leave it.
It's kind of there already. Oh no, it was connected with that one. Alright, I'm gonna try to make this work. Work. Oh man. I have to say too though, like moving to Las Vegas has been very fun for me because there is such a bigger kind of cultural melting pot here.
Mm-hmm.
There's all the food and all the people and like, you know, I love it. I love it. It is so cool. Like,
Good.
one of the best
It means you
things.
picked the right place to go, you know?
I know. I'm so excited about this city. This city and me. We're gonna go far. This is my fucking town, y'all.
Mm.
See if I can get this to work. So red, yellow, green, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. Yes, I think I can do it. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. I need to make sure this is the same amount. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, indigo, blue, green, orange, yellow, red. Alright, I've got one extra. It's right
Hated
there.
that thread, but it's done now.
And those are two separate. And you're just a little bit of a peaky thing right there. This is okay. Alright. Alright. It's good. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Maybe we just make, oh, that's right. We just make you extra big over down here at the bottom. That's okay. I'm okay with that. This is good. Alright, I think I figured it out. Here we go, rainbow. I officially retract my unwanted dunk booth challenge. Brian, I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you feel that it's just not the type of activity or sport that I expect to be able to do in my house. You could try it in my bathtub, but given the depth of my bathtub is about 18 inches or
We will
less.
put 18 inches of water in the bathtub and dunk your head in it. It'll be fine. We'll do it. Just for you. You'll have to sign a waiver.
Yep.
So that you don't sue us after we do it.
Right. You would hopefully not want to sue us. I'm not
No
hurt
liability.
at all. Bri, tell me how you really feel. Alright. Is it? I probably could. I can. Is that too real? No, Bri, it was perfect. I appreciate
Peter.
you. Peter! Ermagerd Curves. How's it going, Peter? What's up today? Good morning, Peter. Isn't it morning for you? Holy cow.
Or like the middle of the morning, like the wee hours of the morning.
Is it? Holy shit.
The night hours of morning. I don't know.
It was 5 hours from the East Coast, so it's 8 hours from here.
Oh, it's like 6 in the morning.
Hi, Peter.
Yeah, it's at least 8 hours, if not more.
Right. Hi, how are you doing? It's 6:18 a.m. Yeah, Festos,
Yep.
it's 1 a.m. for you. Yep. Mm-hmm. Festos, yeah. The time zone that Wolf is in is itty bitty. In terms of time zone sizes in our country.
What?
What are you talking about? The middle coast is huge. It's the whole middle of the country.
There's actually, but there's more. There's a mountain time zone. Oh wait, the mountain time zone is the one that's itty bitty, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Never mind. Sorry, I was an hour on the wrong side.
She just blew right past my middle coast comment, and I'm
The
not
middle
sure I'm
coast
okay with that.
is definitely the biggest coast. I agree with you.
Thank you.
It's cold as hell. It's cold as well here. See, I read that incorrectly. Sorry.
Hey, hell can be cold. The ninth.
In
the
yeah,
ninth circle
I was
of
gonna
hell
say
is
there is a
frozen.
place for that, right? Yeah. There's a place for that somewhere. A place for. Listen.
We are
Frozen torture is always there.
You nerd.
Doesn't hell freeze over? I don't know. Is that like a cold day in July?
It depends on what hell we're talking about, but if we're talking about the Dante's Inferno hell, the ninth layer of hell is frozen.
I
It
will
is frozen
say.
by the flapping of Lucifer's wings, and it is the river. The river is frozen. I believe it's the river Cocytus.
Cocytus. She said Cocytus.
Yeah. That's the
Isn't
name
it
of the river.
Caduceus or something like that?
No, there's no D.
Oh.
Caduceus is the mercury staff.
Wait,
that
did you
they
say
use for the medical
Coccubus?
professions.
With a
Are
B?
you thinking about Codicus? It's not Codicus.
No, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No, that's what.
Well, there's
what we're
also
saying, that's the staff.
no, yeah, Caduceus.
Caduceus, that's the staff.
No.
I don't know if that's saying it right.
Cocytus. I'm pretty sure it's Cocytus.
Cocytus with a T.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So.
Are you sure it's not with a CK?
This is a normal conversation in my world, you guys. So I appreciate that you think I'm
It's the
funny, but
river-
like this is how I function.
River of Lamentation. Can I get it pronounced somewhere? Cocytus pronunciation.
Let's find it. Since it's two sides, it's gonna end up having to be. Oh, don't do that to me, bitch. Fuck you.
Okay, so it's even worse than how I was saying it. It's Cocytus.
Oh, Cocytus. Cocytus. The Cocytus
So
River.
it's even more cocky than what I said.
Woof's proficiency is distracting.
And I believe it is the
Reject humanity, return to frozen hell. Yes.
I know how to. I know
it might
what
not
distracts.
it might not even be the right one.
I know what distracts Flutter. So
Pretty sure a lot of people know what distracts Flutter, and that
Oh,
is
no, I was right. It
essentially
is-
everything distracts Flutter.
in the ninth and lowest circle of the underworld. So it's frozen. It's the frozen river. Look, I know my Dante.
Oh yeah, well, because you wrote a book that is like
Maybe I did
A
that.
little
I maybe
bit-
wrote a book.
a little
that was
bit
a bit inspired by Dante's Inferno.
right? And it's a fucking great book, and actually a
Thank
couple
you.
of books that
Thank
you guys
you.
should check out. Megan,
Precisely
Chop,
two.
which fucking dude's a command. Hold on, Megan, go buy some books. Megan, store. It's store. Hold on.
Things are happening.
Yeah. Go buy some books, guys. They're good. I promise. I'm gonna plug my girl because we're talking about her books.
Oh, thank you.
Look,
I'm just
Those
saying,
books
there's
are
fire in
particularly
hell and
fucking
there's
good.
ice in hell.
you did a
I've,
beautiful job with those books.
I've read Dante's Inferno a lot.
Why are you proud on me? What is that about? I was able to execute the command. Is that it? I hope I can do more than that this coming week, guys. I've got to pass this test on Thursday, and I'm nervous. I'm nervous about it. I'm not gonna lie. Like every stream I do between now and then is either gonna be liquor, this, or D&D. Like that's.
okay, tell me the drink that's called the Godmother.
The Godmother is very ambitious, so she is vodka and amaretto. On the rocks or straight up. But simple as can be. And ambitious. as hell.
You know more than you think you do.
Those are the simplest drinks. They're two things, and they were the first ones that I learned, so I know them really well. And they have great acronyms. The
Not
other ones
every
don't have as
drink-
many good acronyms.
Not every drink is gonna have like a million things in it.
No, I know that, but there's a handful. But the difficult ones really are the tropical ones right now for me, because there are just too many fucking things in them. You're like, if you make a, let me think if I can think this one straight. If you make a Bahama Mama, it's white rum and coconut rum and see, that's where I go. That's where I go. I know there's sour mix and pineapple and grenadine. Is there actually triple sec in it? I don't think that there is. See, this is where I get, like, this is the thing. Like, I don't know, because these tropical drinks are all, like, really super parallel to each other, but, like, there's one ingredient here, different ingredient there. Wolf is definitely carrying the stream, Bri. You are correct. In a way, aren't we all fucking proud of Flutter for you guys? What are you doing?
I mean, I'm absolutely fucking proud of Flutter.
What? No, that's not what we're here for tonight.
Yes, we are.
Excuse me. No to nothing,
Nothing.
yes to everything. We're
You don't
proud
know
of
why
you.
I'm here. Yeah.
You're killing me right now, you guys.
Killing you with kindness. Rouse.
Killing me softly. Sorry.
Hey, sometimes you gotta fuck her gently.
Yep.
Every now and then.
Sometimes you gotta fuck her hard.
Which one was I always, actually? Which one was I trying to make just then? A Bahama Mama. I don't even know that one. That was not what I meant to be making. I think I meant to be making a... Oh, it's the Blue Hawaiian is what I was thinking. It's Blue Curacao is what I was missing, because I was thinking of Blue Hawaiian. I did have the other ones right. But also, I would have gotten how many ounces of them wrong. Just, Because
I bet most of the bars you work at are gonna have cheat sheets also, so...
Maybe. They're definitely gonna have different recipes, though, so I'm gonna have to, like, relearn all these recipes wherever I go. But I still want to pass this test so I get the certification and they get me an interview. Like, that's...
No, you're gonna be fine.
I love each and every one of your... I'm here for Lauren Hill. Let's go.
We love each and every one of your two, Bri.
That is right. We're so glad you're
Every
here.
single one of your.
This pyramid is gonna be my Waterloo tonight. No, this brush is gonna be my Waterloo tonight. Fuck you, brush. I'm done with you. You're out. Time out, chair. No more. New brush. Clean cup, move down, clean cup, move down. Let's go, one fucking typo. Alright, watch yo Insta. Oh my god, Bri. Peter, what is your plan for this Saturday? You're up so early, my friend. What are you gonna do today? Later on today, or if today was Saturday yet for me, it's not. It's still Friday for me.
Oh, in other words, you mean tomorrow.
But for some, look, I live...
Today, aka if today
I
is Saturday,
live-
later today, but aka tomorrow.
I live on the other end of the, like, my day and night are different than everybody else's, okay? I'm still in, like, my mid-afternoon right now. I'm gonna have dinner after we get off stream. I'm making dinner for my girl Tiri after she gets off work. We're gonna hang out for a couple of hours, you know, watch a show.
What show are you watching?
We're gonna start, I think, Bridgerton, because I haven't seen it. And
Ooh,
I actually
Bridgerton.
started watching C, but I think she wants to watch that with me, so we're gonna watch that. Because Jason Momoa
First
is pretty.
season. Oh yeah, first season Bridgerton is pretty good.
I'm excited for it. I do love me a good Regency drama every now and then. You know, you gotta
The
go with
Duke
those
is-
costumes.
The Duke is fucking hot. Let's just get it out of the way. The love interest in the first season is
sexual
fucking
tension in those shows is often pretty on point. I gotta say. So
hot. I had some issues with the second season, but I really liked season 1.
It's Friday until you sleep. That's right, Festos. Yeah. So, but then by the time I'm going to sleep, I am into Saturday. So then it's today or something, tomorrow actually, because I haven't slept yet. But yeah, so it's fine. Listen. But tomorrow we have our meeting, and then I think I'm gonna get on stream. I'm gonna stream more cocktails, and maybe I'll actually make a cocktail this time.
Oops.
What did you just do?
Oh, I hit the camera cap with the canvas.
Just saw the screen go black out of the corner of my eye. It's Wednesday, my dudes. I may get more sleep in a little bit. Nothing specific is planned. Well, that's nice. A nice relaxing Saturday is always a good thing to have.
I'm planning to chill tomorrow myself.
Yeah, I'm going to study. That's pretty much my plan. I'm gonna coach kids soccer to relax. Fuck yeah. Hey, that can be really fun, Bri. I bet you actually have a lot of fun doing that.
That would not be relaxing for me, but if it's relaxing for you, kudos.
How do I make this line? I'm gonna have to do like a real dark black line, like, but I want them to be really slim up the center. Should I do it now? Maybe I'll do it now, because then I can cover it if I want to. Don't put that in your drink. That's a bad idea.
That was no breath in between saying those two things. Oh, did you almost put paint in your drink?
Yeah, I almost put my paintbrush because I got my water sitting like right next to my drink.
I thought you were talking to someone to chat in
No.
chat, and I was like, wait. Yeah, that would have been bad.
Relaxing is a work that I deny as a reality word. A word. I read that all as one
Reality
sentence too, so I feel
It's a work
like...
that I deny.
Reality is a work that I deny. Relaxing is a word that I deny as reality, as a reality. There is no such thing as relaxing, is what you're saying, Bri, right?
Reacting, I'm pretty sure.
Reacting,
does not exist,
we
yeah.
reacts when we didn't kill them the first time.
Yeah. Then you reax them a second time.
Right.
I could not believe fucking during the Winds of Chaos, Foodle was so quiet and then you just thunderballed. After all his sneaking.
I know it was the
That
dumb,
poor
but this is
boy.
the thing. So Kiona is not super smart sometimes. The only thing she could think, because she didn't want to break Mazra's webs, was to do the thunder, because it wouldn't physically touch the webs. So she figured that was the safest bet. Bri, and take my words seriously. I read something honestly like as if somebody really meant to type it in chat. I just do. I just automatically do it. When I see a word, I sound it out in my head and I say it as such as it comes out my mouth. Like, that's how I've always read. So, please have at.
I still can't get over. I was reading through, because I do my late editing passes out loud, and I was reading through a scene in one of the Dahmerin books, and it said something about Crescent witnessing something, and every time I tried to read the sentence, I read it as Cretness instead of Crescent. And it was only in that one spot, and I couldn't, my tongue just would not read the word properly, the name properly, and I was like, oh my god.
Knockoff Katniss.
I'm right. That's what I was thinking too. I will only take your word half seriously. Listen.
Like Katniss.
You can take my word as seriously as you want to, Bri. That is up to you to decide. I might be not making a super straight line there. I just wanted something small to define the two sides.
It's fine.
Sassy at best. Listen. If there's one thing in this world that's worth it, it's sass. I love sass. Sass is everything. Sass is life.
Sass all the time. That's why I love Sugar Oz, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Always sassin'.
Red. Getting into some like nitty-gritty detail here. I don't know that I have a brush really small enough for it. Oh, I might actually. I think I see one over there that's better for this. Come here, baby. Tell me about yourself. You look just about perfect for that. Get fucked, Bri was veiled. I respect it. Listen. I'll only tell you to do that if I really... maybe I
mean it.
If I really mean it.
Really mean it.
If I really mean it.
Yeah.
And that, yeah. Mm-hmm. Red on that end and red on the other end. That's right, Peter. That's why I have that emote. Listen, I love that speech that David, but this is just where my mind just went. That speech that David Bowie makes at the end of the Labyrinth movie to Sarah to try to convince her to stay in his realm.
Love me, obey me,
Yes.
and I will give you everything. But it's a trap, because if you obey him, he won't love you.
Oh, I know, but I really want to obey him, if you know what I mean.
Like, if he was like,
oh,
me, I would have been like,
please,
okay,
yes.
let's go. Let's do it. I don't care about that baby.
That baby.
I'm
I'm down for that. Please keep me in your little beautiful maze goblin realm thing, and let me live here and let me obey you, because that sounds fucking delightful to me. That was the impression that I had on that movie the first time I saw it, like 3rd grade. I was like, oh, why did you say no, you dumb bitch? Like that.
Yeah, I would not have said no.
What is going through your head right now? It's everything you want.
Especially after the dance scene, right?
Right?
Like,
it's everything you want. It is literally everything you've ever dreamed of having in your life.
Babysitting their bratty little brother after the dance.
Do you know the fun fact about that scene?
About the dance scene?
Yes.
Which one? Which fun fact? Because I've seen some of the behind the
The
scenes.
one in the ballroom one,
Yeah.
What about it?
where
Main fact.
it was who choreographed it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was shit. I do know who did it. I do remember that because I remember
don't.
seeing the
It
behind the
was-
scene.
Gates McFadden.
Really?
Yes.
From
For
Star
reals.
Trek.
Mm-hmm.
I did know
Damn.
that actually.
Damn. I did not know that.
Peter, we're
We are
talking
talking
about
about
the ballroom
the
scene
labyrinth.
in the labyrinth. Is David
Talking
Bowie
about
about how
David
we
Bowie.
would have said yes to David Bowie at the end of that film.
Jumped those fucking
How we would have been
bones.
hardcore on that. Yeah. Every time we saw him, actually.
Come on, Wolf. You know you would have jumped David Bowie's bones in that movie.
I'm not denying it.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Oh,
I feel like that's just a natural. Like, yeah.
Look, I was more about. I don't know. Jareth is nice. I maybe would go for the Lord of Darkness, but
Wait,
let's
which
hop
Lord of
into
Darkness?
some. Let's hop into some.
Legend.
Legend, yeah,
Oh,
with Tim
fuck
Curry
yeah, I
as
would've-
the
I would've
devil.
gone with
Oh
him
yeah,
too.
I
Shit,
would have
there's a
fucked
little-
the fuck out of him.
you come
I'm not
from?
gonna
You
mince
little
words on that
buffalo.
one. Oh yeah.
Another fun fact: the scenes in that movie that they filmed where Tom Cruise is like diving into that like water or whatever
Mhm.
was filmed somewhat near where I lived as a kid.
Oh, that's
'Cause it was
fantastic. So then
just,
you
like,
can go there
natural
and pretend
springs,
you were
yeah.
that. Oh my god.
No, that was another one where I would have been like, "Fuck the world, I'm going." With the
I'm
Lord of
gonna
Darkness.
just
Bye,
hang out
guys."
here. Look how hot my costume became.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Like, sure, you can dress me like this the whole time? I'll take it. Thanks. Tim Curry versus David Bowie, you can't do it.
No,
No, Tim Curry.
no.
Ex
Especially
David
Tim
Bowie.
Curry
Yes.
from the age of Rocky Horror. That man's
We
legs. Come on.
we put these two
Hello.
together in the same room and we make a little flutter sandwich out of them and then
Mhm.
that's how that
I
goes.
dig it. I dig it.
Or we make a David Bowie sandwich out of them. That would be nice too, I feel like. I love both of these people, and I really mean no disrespect toward them. I feel like they would laugh.
I feel like neither of them would be offended by this.
Right. I will preface all of this. They are both gods in their own right. And let's talk about how fucking gods would be great too.
Depends on
From
which
the
one.
gods. Yeah, exactly.
I'd steer clear of Zeus, but
Actually,
Yeah,
I was
Like a swan or a shower of gold or.
look, I'm sure that he's really good in the sack, but the drama from after is not worth it.
That's
no,
fair.
I know, I'm with that.
We'll just literally kidnap your ass. And,
But Ares, like, come
Cry.
on, give me,
Aw,
give me
thank
some of,
you.
give me some of that shit.
Hold
he
on,
will,
woof,
though-
woof.
What?
I don't know. Bryce said, "Hold on, woof." Somewhere in between Labyrinth and Tim Curry versus David Bowie. I don't know. What was that about, Brett?
Oh,
I
I
think it
don't
was
know.
around the same time that we were saying, "Come on, admit it, you would have jumped David Bowie's bones in that movie."
I feel like in a world where David Bowie snorted cocaine off Dennis Hopper's dick in 1972, it'd take a lot to offend him. This is
Oh
true.
no, David Bowie, I think, would be very charmed by the fact that we're attracted to him.
I mean, he was just a great fucking person. So, I
Tim
think
Curry too. I think he would be like, "Oh, aren't you charming?" You know who else is rockin' hot, even though he's somewhat old?
who?
Fucking Jeff Goldblum.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Oh yeah.
Like, That man got
I
to a
think he's-
certain age. He
Welcome to the
aged
Friday
nicely.
Night Thirsty Stream.
He's like your now he's like your dorky uncle though. It's great.
No,
like Bowie
not
as
my
an
dorky uncle.
I mean, have you seen the sweaters he wears?
Peter, I really love Bowie's
I don't
music,
think that
actually.
detracts from his attractiveness.
No, I agree with you.
I don't really.
What?
I don't know.
You don't like Jeff Goldblum?
No,
Huh?
no, I do like Jeff Goldblum. I don't think
I was
his.
worried
Listen,
for
I
you
don't really
there.
think that men can like. The distinction for men being aged is non-existent. It doesn't exist, right? Like, people don't have. I mean, I certainly don't have that kind of limitation.
I just think some men age really well, and
I think
Jeff Goldblum
most
is
men
one of
age
them.
pretty well.
It's like fine wine, you know?
Yeah. Yeah,
The song
bringing up
that my
Goldblum into
playlist
this
just
party,
started
yes.
playing is very appropriate to this conversation
Right.
because it's tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
She did. She wants a Flutter sandwich, and she wants David Bowie and Tim Curry to be in it.
Actually, I
She was
used
very
to
clear and frank about it.
when Brangelina became a thing in the beginning. I was oh man, Mr. and Mrs. Smith is one of the hottest movies on the face of the earth because I want to be a part of that sandwich so bad. I cannot even begin to tell you. Holy
that
shit!
would be a very attractive sandwich.
Unfortunately, things went south in that relationship, so my chances of that ever happening are not gonna be real good in the future.
I actually never got on the Brad Pitt bandwagon as much as other people.
I have the Brad Pitt bandwagon because he reminds me of certain traits from people where I grew up, which I find very attractive.
I tell you though, Chris Pine, I could get on that. I could get on that bandwagon.
See, he's not as attractive. He's still attractive. I mean, I do him, but he's not like one of the people that I would seek out. I
wouldn't seek
no
any
offense,
of
Chris
them out.
Pine.
I just appreciate their hotness.
I'm really terrible, you guys. I just. I
I
hope
gotta
to
be
become a
honest,
silver
if any of
fox
the guys-
someday. Oh.
If any of the guys that I've said are hot actually approached me and were like, "Hey, do you want to fuck?" I'd probably be like, "No," but I'm gonna spend the next couple hours imagining that we did.
Yeah. This was just
You
a
would
moment
be
in
like-
the woods. Our moment. I'd be
You would
like,
be
fuck yeah.
yeah, let's go
Ring
get in
a
that
Right here?
moment, But I would just
You want to
be
go
like, no,
somewhere?
I'm
We
cool
can do it
with
right here. I'll be okay with that.
cool with just, you touching my hand and me imagining that we went all the way afterwards. I'm pretty sure I'm demisexual, but,
It's so weird you find hot guys attractive. Okay, Bri, throw somebody at me. Throw a celebrity at me.
I'm straight and I'd fuck Chris Pine. See what I'm talking about? Like, he's nice.
Okay. All right. So,
I think that, that's weird that you find hot guys attractive was sarcasm. Young Tom Hanks
Of
was a
course it
looker,
was.
but not on my hot list, unfortunately.
no, I mean, I would still
I never really
probably
got
do
into
him.
it.
I bet you he's a lot
Here-
of fun in bed, though.
No. Here is peak Tom Hanks attractiveness is Tom Hanks in the new Disney movie Pinocchio
Oh, God.
as
What?
Geppetto.
No. What?
Just chef's kiss. Beautiful.
Is that an actual thing that's happening?
I think
Yes,
the problem
I don't
with
think
the Tom Hanks suggestion is that everybody kind of thinks of Tom Hanks as like dad. Like, he's a really good person, and I cannot spoil
amazing.
him like that. I feel like he's probably great in bed, and his wife is probably super happy with him. But I think of him as that kind of a figure.
I will say slightly younger Patrick Stewart, very much on my radar.
Obviously, I'd do Keanu Reeves, Peter. I would do Keanu Reeves so fast. You wouldn't even, I'd be gone. If that phone call came in, I'd be out the door, so...
He'd be such a gentleman
Just
about it,
because
too. He'd
he's
take you
such
out
a
to
good
dinner.
person, too, but, he's good in a, he made John Wick movies, good, hot way.
He'll take you out to dinner. He'll be super sweet. Buy you the nice wine.
I used to actually really
Take out
hate
the
on
breakfast
Keanu. I'm not
after.
gonna lie. When I was younger, I really did not like Keanu.
You know, I don't think
I
Keanu
mean-
Reeves is the world's best actor, but he is a very good person.
He's a lovely person. He's actually
He's
really great.
such a
Yeah.
sweetheart.
Yeah. Why am I still in the red? Okay.
Also, can I just say that this entire conversation has become a list of people we want to fuck? Like, let's just put Jason Momoa on there. We know he's on the list.
Yeah, I'd do that. We're talking.
Not even really a
Channing
question
Tatum.
at this point.
Listen, guys, if you want me to tell you I'll fuck somebody that's not, like, typically the hottie guy, then name some not typically the hottie guys, okay? All of the people you're naming,
That's true.
with the
We keep
exception of
talking
Tom
about-
Hanks, is, like... But Tom
We keep
Hanks isn't
talking
the
about
hottie guy
really hot
because he's,
guys.
like, the good guy. He's, like, the dad guy. Like, the person that you can
Okay.
depend upon. Nice guy.
Steve Buscemi.
I'd fuck the hell out of Steve Buscemi. Yeah.
William,
Oh my
William Dafoe. There you
Yes.
go.
Yeah.
Have some jawline.
Yeah. I bet you he's fucking hilarious. I think Steve Buscemi would be great in bed. I think he's freaky and funny, and those are the best ways to go. Like,
Have you seen any of the Deadpool movies?
is Defoe hung? Oh, even better. I'm down for that.
Oh my god.
Butter,
if
have you seen?
Dafoe
The Deadpool
is
movies?
anything,
Yeah.
okay, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say that's
Have you seen them?
I've seen,
First
yeah,
of
I think I've
all-
seen them both.
First of all, Deadpool 3 is coming out, and I'm super on
I'm
top
down
of
for that,
But
yeah.
how do you feel about Ryan Reynolds?
I think he's also hot as fuck.
He's
Who
pretty
doesn't
hot.
though?
Also, another gentleman.
I would
He
I
he
would also
take you out.
fuck the Deadpool version of him. Like
Oh,
I
100%.
right,
I
a million
would
percent.
fuck the Deadpool version of him way sooner than I would
Listen,
fuck just
okay,
regular
this should
Ryan.
clarify things for anybody out there with any question left yet. I prefer the Beast in his Beast form.
Oh, yeah, Forever Beast.
So
Why do
always
you
Beast.
think I got you a cross stitch with the Beast in Beast form? Hello.
That's the whole point.
I 100% would not have gotten it if it was what's this? I don't even know his real name. Why
Adam.
does he even have a real name? He's Beast. Beast forever with the 4.
Butter equals furry.
Flutter
damn.
equals furry. No, if
Butter
you're looking
just
for the
likes
furry
all the
in this
people
chat,
things.
it's Whoop 100%.
What? What about me?
You're the furry in this chat 100%.
Wade Wilson,
Look.
that's his name. That's his name.
And not even a word of shame. It's perfectly cool.
Didn't
Yeah.
realize. Bri, I mean, sure. I'm just flexible is all. I actually find the most attractive trait out of most of the people that we've talked about, I think all of the people we've talked about, to be their intellect. Like the fact that they have a reputation for being amazing, kind, awesome people. Like,
Oh, Jeff Goldblum is a huge nerd too. Like,
right. Like, that's what's attractive, more so than their physical form. Like, I could give a fuck what their physical form is if they have a fucking brain. Like, that's the whole
I mean, most people have
kit and
a
caboodle.
brain.
No, they have to have an intellect, not just a brain.
Like,
Woof, before you even start with that shit.
David Tennant, yes. I would also do.
David Tennant, 100%.
I would also do his counterpart there.
Michael Sheen?
Thank you,
Michael
Michael Sheen.
Sheen?
Yeah. Yeah.
As
Wait, what?
as Crowley and
Or as themselves. I'd be
I
okay with really any
100%.
version of them. Yeah.
same, but you know, I would take them in their Good Omens.
At the same
Can
time,
I
if it's
just
an option.
tell you, you probably haven't watched The Sandman, but I really liked the guy that they got to play Dream. He
I
did
have
it
not.
for
I have
me.
not watched that.
He was so good. I
I was
don't
a
know the
little-
actor's name.
A little disappointed
Good
that
night,
he
Festus.
didn't have the
Sweet
eyes as
dreams.
much, but
He didn't have what?
he didn't have the eyes as
Thank you for
often.
hanging
That
out,
But I
buddy.
kind of get why
Super
they did
I
that.
expensive
really
to have the
appreciate
eye.
it.
It would have been super expensive.
Words
Yes,
come out of my mouth.
the
I'm
doc-
sorry.
I like
I
Doctor
was thinking you
Tennant
went more
as
the
well,
Doctor
but
than
like
David Tennant.
I
but you
mean,
went
yeah,
full
Dr.
Good Omens.
Tennant
Just-
was great, but fucking Crawley, chef's kiss.
I-
Come
if
on.
I had to, if I have to pick a modern Doctor, it's gonna be Christopher Eccleston rather than.
I don't know the doctors, so that's why I don't go there.
David Tennant is one of them.
I know
That's
David
all you
Tennant
really
is
need
one
to
of them,
know.
but I don't I haven't watched him as the Doctor, so I don't have that. I think of him as Crawley. That's
I'm gonna be honest. I like Matt Smith too. He's got that rugged kind of charm.
Matt Smith. Wait, I know Matt Smith.
He's those 11th Doctor.
I don't think I would go for Matt Smith's Doctor because he was too sweet and innocent. But
You've
Matt
seen-
Smith.
Okay, let me
For-
tell you
I
about
would-
Matt
I would-
Smith.
Yeah.
My dad has had. We watched the first, like, 3 or 4 episodes of House of the Dragon.
We haven't
And
watched
Matt-
that
We
yet.
haven't watched
Matt
any of
Smith
them.
is Matt Smith. I won't
Why?
spoil anything, but Matt Smith is in that, and he
Yes,
is
yeah.
not. He is not Doctor Who Matt Smith in that.
Oh no, I've seen lots of stuff that he's not. That's what I'm saying. I think Matt Smith Doctor Who was too innocent, but I would take Matt Smith.
Yeah, I would do that. Wolf coming in hard with the good opinions. Yeah.
Look, Doctor Number 9. Let me tell. Okay, here's the thing, Peter. Though,
No.
classic Who. Which would you go for? What number? Tell me.
Knowing the actors who
Yeah,
play
I
the
haven't
doctors is
seen
not
enough
the
of
same as
them.
knowing the doctors. Matt Smith is causing
Yeah.
wild opinions for people who'd seen him as the Doctor in the new House of Dragon show.
Oh yeah, it's not.
Well,
I mean,
You know what,
that
though?
probably means
That's
that
the
he's a
same
versatile
thing as-
actor, and good for him
Versatile
for breaking out of a
actor.
role.
But that's the same thing as seeing David Tennant from The Doctor and then seeing him at Jessica Jones. It's the same thing.
if you have not seen the David Tennant Hamlet, please do yourself a fucking favor because he is goddamn amazing.
Excuse me. I got to
Mm.
watch Alan Cumming basically do a one-man McBee in New York.
That would be amazing.
Oh
That would be
my
amazing.
god. Let me
McBee
talk
sounds
about
like
that.
a burger joint.
Also, wait, we have not mentioned Tom Hiddleston at all, and we need to.
Obviously. That's
He's
it.
so
Uh,
amazing.
Yes.
Not just as Loki.
7 and 8 also good.
My
I
glasses
have a bit of
empty.
a soft.
Ah.
I have a bit of a soft spot for Peter Davison. For some reason, I think he's kind of cute, but I do like Sylvester McCoy a lot. I've not seen enough of.
Also, if
haven't
we're
watched
talking
any of
about
these things,
people,
so.
if we're talking about people from Doctor Who whose bones we would jump, Jack Harkness in a heartbeat.
Jack Harkness. I gotta Google
You won't
this
know
person
him,
too.
but Wolf knows. No, Wolf knows him.
John Barrowman is the name of the actor.
Oh.
Mm,
Well, I did Jack
In a
Harkness and it
heartbeat.
probably came up with him, so that's
in a heartbeat.
John Barrowman. Yeah, I mean, sure. Listen, again, all these, like, typically
He's just
whatever.
so charming.
Throw some curveballs
I
at
know-
me, people.
I don't
I
know,
know
actor
of-
names, so it's hard for me to do that.
Yeah, I know of the Third Doctor, but I think I've only seen like one episode, not at all. It's hard
Jack
to- it's hard to
Harkness would
find
bang
some of
guys,
those.
gals, and non-binary pals for breakfast.
Oh yeah.
Then I would
he's
probably get
super-
along with him well.
Oh yeah, you would like
fan.
him, yeah. Oh
He's
yeah.
super fan.
Absolutely. I need to get another root beer. And apparently, drip water all down my chest.
Good job.
Yes, and yes, Bri.
The
That
boobs
House-
are thirsty, you know.
House of the Dragon is not a good gauge of
You're not lying.
Doctor Who.
Hiddleston
Is House
life,
of
course.
Dragons any good? Woof?
I am not the best person to speak on that because you know of my feelings about Game of Thrones, but
Yeah, but I feel the same way about Game of Thrones, so do you think I'll like that show at all?
it is not terrible.
But it's not good.
Again, well, we watched, like I said, we watched the first 4 and we have not seen the rest of them yet. It's interesting.
Loki and his
I feel like
Lady
that's
Loki
the show that I'm gonna
counterpart,
watch for Ghost and
Peter, is I would like both.
You might
Lokis.
like it because there's less,
Actually-
there's way less characters in this one. There's not like 500 characters.
Look,
There's like
I didn't have any issues with
No,
how
no.
many characters
Numbers
there
of
were. I don't
characters
do
doesn't matter.
grimdark. I just don't like the grimdark bullshit. And Ghost is like, it's not grimdark. It is.
It
It's
is,
fucking
it is.
grimdark, and it's not my genre.
I think there's maybe slightly less of it, but within the episodes we saw, there's plenty of like grimdarky shit. So
Like season 2 of Game of Thrones was just, I have no interest in that.
yeah, I also don't like gratuitous, useless sex in the stuff I watch, and that has that in spades. Yes, Hiddleston as Loki is Chef's Kiss. I'm one of those rare people who actually really like the first Thor movie, because I thought he did really good in that.
I loved the first 2 Thor movies, and Ragnarok was garbage. Suck on that one. It annoys me too that everyone's like, I didn't like Love and Thunder, but I loved Ragnarok. Ragnarok was the most brainless fucking movie ever. At least Love and Thunder was honest about what it was.
I didn't get to see Love and Thunder yet, so
I won't spoil anything. I'm just saying.
I want to see it on a website as Guardian God fucks himself and click it, and it's Loki and Sylvie. Yes, yeah. Listen, I am all about Loki and Sylvie. I also am all about being part of that sandwich anytime.
Also, can we just talk about the implications of Loki falling in love with himself? Because that's the most Loki thing ever.
I feel like I can get, me and Loki really could understand each other on a level in that way. More rum. I'm gonna run out of Kraken soon, you guys.
No, you must always have Kraken. We don't let ourselves run out of Kraken in this house.
Why does the rum always come? Or dripping down my skirt. Thank you. Thank you for that. My little Kraken baby. Benedict Cumberbatch. Yes, of course.
Benedict Cumberly Buns.
Oh god. I would do all of the things.
Oh, Lee Pace? We haven't mentioned Lee Pace.
Oh,
at
don't
all,
even
but
get me
come
started
on.
on Lee Pace. Oh my gosh.
Who's
Have
Lee
you
Pace?
watched Foundation? Because he
Oh.
loses more clothing in every episode, and I love it. There's an episode where he basically wears a loincloth. And
Is
it's
that
like,
the
yeah.
guy that's with what's her face at the end? The what's her face? The
He
chick-
was the guy who played Legolas's dad in The Hobbit.
Oh.
He was also in The Fall. You've seen the movie, right?
Yeah.
But I did what? Who
Oh,
was
yeah, he was in The Fall.
He's really good in that.
Lee Pace is just fucking amazing, guys.
He was also in Pushing Daisies as well.
Oh, he was one of the brothers. That's right. Okay. And then, but I was thinking of Salvo Hardin. I would do her. If we're talking about Foundation.
Oh, I have not seen that.
Oh,
Who was
woof,
she?
you should. It's so
Who
good.
was she?
It's
What-
also
what
a mindfuck,
character was
and I
she?
hated the end of it, but I'm gonna watch the next season if there is another one.
Who? Say the name
Salvo,
again.
Salvo, the person that had the thing with the thing on the planet, who was like the lone
that
hunter
makes
chick.
sense. Yup.
I'm trying not to spoil it for you. Woof.
I don't. I'll have to. Is that the character name? Salvo Hardin?
Salvo, yeah, that's the character name. Yeah.
I'm
Salvo
the person
Hardin.
who refused to watch Game of Thrones, but I went
Oh
online
no,
every
yeah,
time
she's super hot for sure.
and
Oh,
watched
right? Yeah.
and read every episode summary.
Yeah. Actually, pretty much anybody in that one. No, she's
Very
she's,
Kudrapak.
she's like,
See,
but the thing about Salvo Hardin is that she's like and this is not a spoiler really. She's like a huntress. She protects the
She's
the
a
place.
total fucking
So
badass.
she is so
Yeah.
badass, like ridiculous badass. Like
I like I liked that show in the beginning, and then the later seasons went.
What, Foundation only
Like,
has one
No.
season.
Like River
Sherlock.
Tam badass,
Oh.
but like way
The
smart.
Sherlock
Like
show
way not
was
smarter.
so
way-
bad.
I
Because
got
it
real
didn't
pissed
actually have
off.
a storyline, but
They
Yeah,
missed it.
I got real pissed off at all the like fan baiting shit too.
You guys, I
Like-
just dropped River Tam and you didn't even blink.
I didn't hear you say River Tam, but I could get behind that.
I was more into Simon at the time.
Ooh.
Kaylee was pretty.
Ooh,
Kaylee was pretty cute too, but I knew her from.
I have a
different
secret.
show.
I have a secret for you
Was
guys.
it Space Cases?
It was Space Cases. You saw Space Cases?
Yup, I love that show.
I have a
that show was so
secret.
good.
I would do it with all of the members of the Firefly crew.
Yeah, pretty much.
No surprise. I did get a
Even our good father.
I did get a picture signed by Nathan Fillion at a con once.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I have a picture with George Takei and my girl Pakara.
Okay, here's a funny story. I went to a con once and George Takei was there at a table, and it was when Heroes was out and he was promoting that, and I remember I walked up very nervously and I was like, oh my god, I love doing Star Trek. He's like, have you seen my new show Heroes? And I'm like, no. And then someone else walked up and I shuffled away.
Aww.
Aww.
That's so sad. What are you doing to
This is
me?
why I don't. This is why I don't meet.
Hold
any
on, I'm gonna flash
famous
up this pic.
people.
I'm gonna flash up this pic because I love this pic because it makes me very happy because it's George to fucking K. I love George Takei.
George, you fucking Takei?
I mean, sure.
Oh my.
Oh my, is this gonna work? It's not letting me do it. Why? Can I open it in a web browser or something? Because it doesn't like this. Seriously. It's just easier to do this. Okay. There.
Oh, nice.
He was lovely and he told us we looked fabulous, which was
Aw.
enough to get us by for the rest of our lives, really.
That's amazing.
You really only get like a couple of seconds to say hi and stuff in
Yeah.
those lines, so but it was really great for that.
That's what happened when I went to see when Neil Gaiman did his last like book signing tour, and I felt so bad for him because like he must have been there until like 4 a.m. signing books, but
I mean, he on that tour he signed so many books that his thumbnail fell off.
yeah, and I was like, Neil, we librarians love you, and he's just like, thanks, and that's it, because you get to talk to him for 0.1 second.
Right. Yeah, you don't get a lot of time, but listen. George Takei telling you you're fabulous is like,
That's amazing.
right? Right? Sad oh my noises, Peter.
Yeah. See, that's the same. That whole thing. It's like the reason why I don't stream. It's the extreme awkward.
What? Oh, did it not
The
work?
Kind of.
What?
Huh?
What?
No, we saw it.
What are we talking about?
What are you talking about?
What's happening?
Very confused
There's
right
a lot
now.
of confusion.
I got Simon Pegg's signed by him at a book
Aw,
signing.
that's
Yeah, I
cool.
like it. Simon Pegg is great too.
Amazing.
starting to look a bit like Belle's hair.
Oh yeah. She's definitely more defined now.
Yeah.
Doing a good job, my girl.
Definitely won't get as far as I wanted to tonight, but I'm pretty happy with how far I've gotten.
Yeah, I probably won't be able to. If I actually buckle down and get some things done here, I might, but. Paint. How has everyone's day been? Has everyone been busy today? No, not particularly busy.
I was super busy today and I did not even get through all my stuff. I've totally forgotten which thing I was using now. It was this one.
It was okay.
Or what? Like, no.
Womp womp.
That's exactly what needed to happen right then, I feel like. Aww. Listen, since we started getting together this evening, it's been a better day. Always.
I definitely am glad we're doing this, because if we weren't doing this, I would just be working, so...
Right, right. The day has progressively gotten better. As it usually does when we do the art streams.
The washroom.
My water bottle really fucking hates me right now. Where is this? It's like right here. What was my day like, Peter? Did I do much? Not a ton. I got some organization done in the kitchen. My counter actually looks like a countertop, like with liquor and like my little cocktail set and like my cutting board and all that stuff. It's all like neat and organized now. As earlier today it was not. So I got that done. I feel like that's good. But like this week has been a long week. These classes are like, memorization is just not a muscle I have used in a very, very long time, and it is rough getting back to it, yo. Let me tell you. Occupied letter noises. Indeed. That's generally me walking around listening to music and just vibing while I'm trying to get some things done. Sometimes I chat with friends while I do it because it makes the time go by faster and be more pleasant in general. So, you know. I still have a lot of that to do around the apartment. And I have to fix the barrel, you guys. Ugh, my liquor cabinet is like broke as fuck and I need to fix it. And it's gonna be a pain in the ass. That might be a project I might just post pictures of the progress in that on Discord. Because my girl Thierry is pretty handy with building things. We used to do scenic design and like building sets and things like that together, so I think that we can get it back together, but it's in pretty sad shape right now. So my liquor is all still in boxes because the cabinet is broke as fuck. Which is a sad story.
Shit.
Yeah, the barrel did not make the journey well.
Shit. You worked so hard on that thing, too.
I know. But you know what? If we can't salvage it, I'm gonna take my shelves out of it and just buy a new barrel.
That makes
And
sense.
cut the door myself and do it myself better than the guy did it the first time. Yeah, Peter, it's been a difficult week, but I'm getting through it. In fact, I'm through it. Actually, it's like Friday night. Like, fuck it. It's done. But yeah, like I said, memorizing recipes is exercising brain things that I have not done in a long time, so. It's always better to do it yourself than some guy can't do. This is true.
Depends on how skilled the guy is, actually.
I mean, that's also very true. I've experienced with that as well. Ghost Pepper!
Oh, golly, look at that. Let me do a shout out.
Thank you. Ghost Pepper, welcome. Hi. You guys were out talking about D&D tonight, right? Welcome, Bo. Hi, Bo. I love you.
How did the stream go, my
Pug,
dear?
what's going on? How was it? How was the discussion? Are we fans or not fans in general? Do we know anything like about? I don't know anything about the new thing that you guys are talking about today, but I mean I know what you're talking. Have Stryker told me about what you guys are doing.
I told her lots of out of context quotes. It was great. Thanks, Pug. How are you, Pug? What is up?
Hi, Pug. Welcome, welcome. I'm making a rainbow pyramid that's psychedelic on one side and just straight on the other side, and because it's all in harmony together, that's beautiful. Just doing girl boss stuff, like talking about D&D. Yeah. Oh my god, I think I've already found somebody that can get me an into D&D groups in Vegas. I'm very excited. I'm happy you have a Vegas D&D supplier. Yeah. I'm very excited about it. I gotta say, Pug. I really think it's gonna be fantastic. Where do you go? Where are you? Where do you go, my lovely? Where do you go? I wanna know. Where do you go? Sorry guys, I really that had a
No,
minute.
never be sorry.
I keep seeing Wolf look up and shake their head. Oh my god, Splutter, your cardigan is so cute and comfy looking. It is!
Bo says, Woof, you're handsome and amazing. Very true.
Aw, Bo, that's so nice of you.
It is
You're
super
also
comfy.
handsome and amazing, Bo.
That's
Also
true. Bo
true.
is handsome and amazing. I've met Bo in real life, and so has
So have
Stryker.
I.
Yeah.
And I ate
We
those
can
cookies.
vouch.
Look, the jelly is real.
Everyone wants to meet you, Woof. That was what we heard
Zerk.
everywhere we went. Everyone was like, how do we get Woof here? When do we get to meet
Also
Woof?
Peter.
I'm incredibly awkward in real life.
Everyone wanted to meet you. You're fine.
You're fine. What are you? What is... Have faith, Woof. This many people that love you can't be wrong.
Exactly. If everyone wants me to believe that I'm awesome, you also have to believe that you're
No,
awesome.
I refuse.
Listen, I know I'm awesome.
I definitely don't
Flat
feel
out lie.
awesome, but everyone
No.
keeps telling me that I am, so it has an effect.
I had a young lady tell me that she thought I was 10 years younger than I am this week, so I gotta
Nice.
say, I am not mad about that little thing. Also, Peter, who else loves crafts? Zerp loves crafts.
Your club's crack? What?
Also crafts.
Craft.
Class.
Craft.
Flat. Flat.
Sorry. Claps.
That sounds bad.
I like how she kept trying to say it right and I kept saying it wrong on purpose at the same time.
Where's Vinyl tonight? Vinyl was lurking for a bit. Was doing a flump stream.
Yeah, I think Vinyl was hanging out with Kali, so
Yeah, which is fine. Listen, y'all, if any of you in the chat like to craft and want to join us sometime, please.
And you want to do your clap on stream with us.
And you want to craft with us, then please
Clap.
send us a message in Discord somewhere, and you can PM us, or you can post in our group things. Ghost Peppers or mine would be fine. And let us know, because if you want to craft with us, I'm gonna do it. It's fine.
Clapping.
We're gonna craft together.
It sounds unwholesome.
Oh,
It's
really?
fine.
Is that
You're
that a
doing
thing?
it right
I
now.
feel
Look,
like-
how unwholesome can it be?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Oh man, drawing stripes on a pyramid is harder than you think.
I believe it.
It's taking so much concentration. We were talking a lot about Pinot tonight.
Pinot did come up quite often.
I feel like, I don't know if Bri is still around. Did Bri head out? Did I miss that?
I mean, he may have passed out by now.
Yeah,
but...
probably. But I feel like we never. I guess the point was that it was Pinot and not boobies.
I'm not sure what point you're trying to make.
I'm
but
trying to
sure,
say
I
we never
agree.
listed all the ladies that we really like.
Well, we were starting. Okay, guys, we were talking about all the really hot guys, and we started to talk about all the really hot girls, but we just didn't quite get a chance to really explore the topic of conversation.
Right.
We started with David Bowie, and it just kind of went from there.
I think we actually started with Pinot himself, but
I I mean, that was way, way earlier in the conversation. I definitely compressed a bit there, for sure.
That's okay. We can save the ladies for another night and have a whole discussion about them.
I assume it is time to wrap up soon because it's just about 11:30.
Yeah, we should probably do that so we can get some sleep too.
So that you can
So
cook
I
dinner.
can make some dinner for my girl Terry. Time for bed, lovelies. I'm sorry. I love you all so much. Good night. Good night, Bo.
Good night, Bo.
We
Thanks
love
for
you
dropping
too.
by.
Night, Bo.
Cheers,
Hope
my
you had a good
friend.
Wonderful
conversation
person, you.
with Ghost, with the Ghost Pepper.
Mm-hmm.
This is the problem with my hoop being broken, is I have to keep the canvas keeps moving, and I have to keep pulling it back down.
Just wanted to be bright. What in tarnation did we do with this? We're just gonna.
She's talking about her thing. I was like, I don't know.
The line is very, I'm not sure what's going on with these lines, but I'm gonna try to make it work, so we'll see. You guys, also, I will tell you that I'm really thrilled that I'm a night owl here in this city because it's like fucking amazing outside in the middle of the night out here. Like,
Good.
perfect weather. Like, you could walk around in the nude out there and feel perfectly comfortable.
Weird segue, but cool.
No, but you could, because it's just, you know what I mean? Like, it's like a perfect
They probably have laws
temperature.
against it.
They
But...
probably do, well, yeah, there are certain laws enacted because of the people that take pictures and stuff around up and down the strip, the showgirls and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, from like a temperature perspective, like you don't need to wear, you wouldn't need to wear clothing to maintain a temperature thing because it's comfortable. It's like perfect temperature. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I love the middle of the night. I like night walks. I can't wait to get a dog so I can take my dog on night walks. That's a them problem, not a you problem. Go for it. Naked Flutter Vegas tour. No. Nope. Still want to exist in town and not in prison. We're getting there on the pyramid. You can't even tell, like, that I've done more than one row. That's funny. We'll get there. What time is it? Oh yeah, it's about 11:30 now. Well, do we have somebody? Is anybody Is anybody streaming right now? Do.
We have to do this for a couple of days, but pissing me off too much right now.
Jintolin is playing Inscription.
Let's see. Who is around? Yeah. Jinto's playing. It's a bit of a spoopy game, but it's okay.
Like, how much of a spoopy game?
Well, it's got like that creepy feeling to it. It's not like ultra scary. It's not like Phasmophobia.
Okay.
This is gonna suck so hard.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and raid Jintolin. If I can get my stuff together here. Need to head off to bed and rest for a while. Good night, friends. Good night, Peter. Have a good night. Enjoy
Night,
your
Peter.
rest. /raid Jintolin. Friends, this has been a lovely, lovely, lovely evening. I'm gonna need to just actually, oh, I did rinse it. It's fine. I really appreciate you guys. I love hanging out and doing this. It's so chill.
Yeah, it's so nice.
I have 3 layers of the pyramid done. I'll have to finish it next week. Or the next, where can you just,
Good.
there. Oh, it kind of looks like a,
It's
a
gonna be
Rastafarian thing
so
right now.
cool when it's
I like
done.
oh, a Rastafarian. I already have a pot leaf there though, so. Wait, was going to raid you? No? Oh my god.
You better not let the, oh.
Oh my god, oh my
We're
god,
already in the
okay.
process.
Alright,
Ginger,
alright.
do you want to do a joint raid of
Do you want
someone
to do a
else?
joint raid? Let's find somebody. Do you have somebody,
Who
Jinto?
you got? I see Steve Fantasy is playing Tomb Raider.
Ooh, let's do that. I love Tomb Raider.
Good night, Ghosty.
Do I have
Night,
Night
Pepper.
Ghost? Do I have? I don't have Steve Fantasy on my thing. How do you
Hang
spell
on,
it?
I'll get
It's
his name.
It's Steve Fantasy with like an I, right?
It's this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that, Jinto? I can't hear you. I need to have your thing on actually, but
He said, yeah, of course, although that could have been in response to Ghost. It's all
Oh
good.
yeah, all right, we're doing it then. We're coming in on a double raid, so let's grab a raid message and head over to say hi to Steve Fantasy with Jinto. Yeah,
Let's
good night,
do
guys. Thank you
it.
so much for coming along to the Flutter channel for crafts on Friday. We love you. We'll see you next week.
Oh yeah, my camera's down here.
Bye.